We have to do all that same shit
Okay,
the same way.
they can hear us now. If you guys can't hear music on our starting scene, then you have no sound. So you guys should be able to hear us now.
Hi.
Can you hear it? Yes.
Hello.
Sorry.
You guys miss it. We all like we're confessing our secrets and
Yeah, you guys actually missed some good stuff.
We're
It was
actually like preparing our
I'm just little
dissertation
beans.
for how Waluigi is actually a pretty Shakespearean villain, and he, stacks against some of the tragedy of even, the greatest in the Western canon.
I didn't expect Zach to take it all the way back there.
I did.
I really thought that he might rip.
We got it.
Okay, milking the cow. Milking the cow.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, God, they can't.
No, they can hear. Oh my gosh.
What is this Groundhog Day hell?
Now I want to cast Hamlet, but with the Mario characters. Like Waluigi is the uncle whose name I can't think of.
Shit. I should know
Uncle
this, but I
Shakespeare?
don't.
Uncle Shit, yeah. Shakespeare, yes.
Uncle Shit is actually funnier.
Oh my gosh.
Claudius. There we go. Took me a second.
Claudius is Waluigi.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20. Sorry. And a natural 18.
Uncle Buck
Oh,
is
a
who you're
natural
thinking of.
18. Wow.
Natural 8. Hey, that's good.
Wait, what do I got? Oh, I got a natural 15.
I just rolled a
Good
natural
job.
21.
So you guys, okay, look, saying natural, like a natural 1 is a thing, a natural 2 is a thing. They're all natural. I don't want to be made fun of. I just realized what I did, and I'm gonna breeze past that. We're gonna just keep going.
Breeze on through.
We're not gonna talk
I rolled a
anymore.
natural male enhancement.
What if I
Oh,
muted
that's cool.
Oh,
Oh
you guys are the worst. I love you.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay, so while you guys are doing all that stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my nerds.
Yeah.
With my nerds, not that sounded bad.
Yeah, don't do that.
What's wrong with us?
Welcome to the Secret Adventure Society. What is this, session 7? Is that what we said?
E.
We've been doing this 7 times now. 9
Siete.
if you count the charity ones.
And it's weird to think that it started on Mixer.
10 you
It's
start the
weird.
one where it was like sort of an episode, but we just kind of did a behind the scenes episode before there was any scene.
Right.
Before there was any scenes to be behind.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's weird to me is that we've had more streams on Twitch now than on Mixer, and I just
Yeah.
realized that the other night.
That's a
Oh, that's
weird
messed
one.
up.
Yeah, it sounds real weird when you say
When
that.
this started, Locke's hair was black.
That's
Oh,
true.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's
true.
very
Oh,
true.
man.
Locke
The
is like Ramona Flowers if Ramona Flowers only did like black and red.
black and red. Yeah.
And
Anyways,
sometimes green.
Yeah.
that was
That
a
one
wig.
time.
I've
That
had
was a
green hair
wig.
on the stream before.
That was a wig.
That's true as a wig, but
Yeah. But it still happened.
I mean,
Okay.
it's on your head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
happens.
the way
Okay.
Ramona Flowers was bleaching her hair and redyeing it every day. It just would not hold.
No.
anything.
No. I like
You
to
guys
think
are so
that
colorful
she had like
with the hair.
magical.
Like,
She
all
had
of you.
no, yeah, she had some magic powered stuff going on there.
Yeah.
I mean, she traveled through a freaking door in Scott Pilgrim's brain. Like,
Yeah, self-confidence.
For real. For real.
no, it's true.
Great movie, great book. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. The meeting of the Secret Adventure Society will come to order. We are minus 1 Steve-O tonight, as you probably have noticed, and we're very sad about it. But Steve-O's internet has been down since like 4 a.m., so I guess he's back to like eating beans straight out of the can.
He's churning his
and,
own
like,
butter.
He's reinventing the wheel, churning his own butter. Yeah. So
I did it like so quickly.
yeah, but no, I mean it's been almost 24 hours now, so like he can't. He's having to start all over again, just as humanity.
But we're talking about how like we've all been losing track of time. I feel bad for Steve-O because like when you don't have internet, it's like it's like when you get too close to the black hole and time just passes super slowly. Like
Yep.
he's lost it for 24 hours. He's been alone for a week.
He is 20 years older now because he's been without internet. Like it's like an interstellar situation.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
So yeah, we're -1 Steve-O. So, but we'll miss him. He'll be back next week. But you know, you guys just try not to get Pierce killed, I guess. Thank you as always to our terrific mods. If you guys have any questions in chat, be sure to ask them. They are there for you. Conversely, if you're a dingus, they're there for us to get rid of you.
Yeah.
But that's probably not going to happen. So we love all of you.
Wow, Zach's coming out threatening chat right off the
Take
bat.
that,
Yeah.
Take that, you ding guy.
You ding guy. Yeah, we determined.
There's somebody in chat with that username.
We did determine the other day that the plural of dingus is dingai.
My mom named me Dingus.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks also to Aurelia Raff for our terrific character art. If you want to commission her, hit !character art in chat to get her information. Is that the right command? Did I mess that up?
You did it perfectly.
Oh, good. Goody.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Yay. My work here is done. Thanks also to Blizzard Entertainment for allowing us to use the music from World of Warcraft that you hear right now in your ear holes. And also, don't forget, if you miss part of the session tonight or one of the sessions in the past or in the future, you can always catch up on YouTube or in the podcast feed. All of our stuff is there, releasing every single week. So every week, half of the episode releases. And actually, starting soon, we're going to start releasing increments of the 8-hour one-shot that we did for charity.
Yeah.
So that's happening soonishly.
Yeah.
That's a healthy thing to do, is to break that up.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I can't. I don't. I think my house would catch on fire if I tried to upload an 8-hour audio file. I think that would be
50 megabytes.
I have small announcement for tonight.
Small.
We leveled up, so I didn't have time to make graphics, make new graphics with new stats and everything on them. So we don't have any stat graphics tonight, but we do have the D&D Beyond overlay extension on our Twitch player. So if you're watching on PC, you can check that out, and it updates in real time. So yeah. Just no character graphics or cards or anything if we do combat. I did not have time to do that, so
yeah, things get crazy.
yeah, we'll have them next time.
Yeah, we have a whole new arc that we're about to get started on, and there will be naming opportunities aplenty. So if you want to have your name perhaps featured as an NPC on the show, tweet using the hashtag Secret Adventure. And if your name fits a character, like if I think your name fits an NPC, you might just find yourself as part of our world.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thanks to all of you who have already been telling people about the show. We super heckin' appreciate it. That is really the only way that this show remains sustainable, is by those of you who like what we're doing, this weird new thing, those of you who like what we're doing, telling your nerdy friends about it. So y'all are the heroes. Y'all the real heroes. Roll call content pitch. Go, Eric and Jen.
Hi, American Jen. Also known as Generic. Jen and I stream on Generic Live, and I do art on my Etsy page. So, yep.
He does real good art on his Etsy page because
Back to you, Jen.
I just commissioned Eric to do my sub badges as a wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man, and it's just delightful.
They're super
And I
good.
drew the party.
Yeah.
He did draw the party.
We have
If
some
you guys
new
have looked in the podcast
party
feed,
art.
if you guys look in the podcast feed, our new podcast art is actually a sketch that Eric did.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
So, peep his style.
It's so
Rock on.
good.
It's so cute. The Q
Yeah,
Q's my favorite. Go ahead.
Really adorable. He's just innocent, and I love him so much.
Is he though?
He wants to eat everyone.
That one.
He's an innocent little shit who got he got dealt so many bad hands, and he's just doing his best with what he's got, which is being bad to society but true to himself. So.
Oh my gosh.
Bad to society, but true to himself. I'm getting that tattooed on Q's forehead.
We'd already determined that if Augustus dies, he's going to possess Q. And so Q is going to hear the voices of two voices in his head.
Oh, he'll have his mom and his dad.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. I'm Hrothmar. I stream here on Twitch at /Hrothmar. And I write blogs and guides over on Hrothmar.com. Just got a new one launched this week talking about World of Warcraft's pre-patch coming up. So if you're a big WoW fan, some cool info over there.
Yeah. Goon, what you got to pitch?
Oh, I'm Goon. I have a new Twitter handle. I'm at Goon the Bard. Because I've started doing writing more seriously, and you can commission me to write backstories. Most of the people here probably already know how to do so, but if you have a friend that doesn't know how to start D&D, I write backstories. It's fun. I'm on my third commission, and the first two got really good. They liked them. So that's a fun thing I do. There's more down the pipe that I'll have to pitch more, so follow me at Goon the Bard. All the other things are like secrets.
Secrets?
Or if you are good at, if you personally are good at writing backstories, sometimes it's just good to reach out and get some help from someone who might be able to spur your brain into thinking a bit more too.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
That's
True.
that may or may not be a thing of secrets.
That might be a secret.
May or may not. I can neither confirm nor deny at this point in
That
time
is
that
fair.
pitching and helping to pitch is part of the thing.
Secrets is that Spencer's name?
Is
Secrets?
that a thing?
Secrets for Spencer.
Spencer's secrets.
That sounds like an adult store that Spencer is probably going to.
That's like the back room at the actual center.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Spencer's Gifts, but a little bit more tasteful.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
Spencer's Gifts and Victoria's Secrets had a baby. And it's Spencer's Secrets.
I would like to
I mean,
formally
they've been eyeing
apologize
each other from
to my
across the
mods.
mall for a long time.
They really have.
Can I apologize to the mods, please? Because we're targeting them.
We're talking-
I'm just imagining a Victoria's Secret with terrible taste.
Or Spencer's with good taste.
Right. Could go either way.
Oh.
Luck.
I'm Luck. If you're watching this live right now and you haven't followed yet, do so, because this is where we stream this show, and this is my Twitch channel, and I stream here too. So, the end. Just
Steve-O cannot. Oh, I'm sorry. Luck,
no, I was just gonna say, just follow everybody, follow everybody, follow the show, follow.
Steve-O cannot be here, but you can find him at Gutter Nerds on, I think, everything. I think Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. I think that's his
Instagram.
thing, his brand all the way across. And then you can find me, if you're so inclined, at Zachy Wack. I am also on Twitch, which is weird to say. I'm still not used to that. But
You'll get used to it.
y'all have anything else to say before we get started with tonight's session?
Tonight.
Have we determined if we get into combat who's gonna run Pierce? Because we should determine that.
He's sleeping.
Who has who? Okay.
I mean, you guys figured that out amongst yourselves. Like, who?
I don't want to put too much on you, Eric, but you did play a gunslinger recently.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I could do that.
And I'll,
Yeah,
like
that's my
I can help or
whatever.
whatever you need. Like if you need anything, I'll have I can have everything pulled up. I just wanted to clarify that before we dive in and run into combat. And so
I got it.
okay,
Very smart. Very smart.
that's it.
All right. Anything else? Okay. Last time on the Secret Adventure Society, our adventurers traveled north to the Trollclaw Range at the request of Zephy, who urged you all to find the original life well and convinced the Naga guarding it that he was in danger, so that he may return with you. Upon your arrival there, you saw one unconscious Naga as well as another using some kind of magic to draw what Augustus was able to recognize as a teleportation circle. The Naga fell quickly after a brief bit of battle with him, and after scouring the site, you found a mostly destroyed piece of gem-encrusted chalk, as well as a large vial of liquid that Kess was able to tell came from the life well. You returned to Zephy's, where you placed the body of the dead Guardian Naga in the cellar. Then Zephy mentioned a new assignment, one to a town called New Hexton on the coast, or near the coast. She gave you a bag full of supplies, 3 vials of healing potions, and 6 wooden stakes. And
Oh yeah,
Okay, well, you say
Oh yeah, what?
I forgot about that.
For the tents.
how
No,
many
we haven't got the rest of the tent yet.
how many vials of liquid? 3
3 vials of liquid
and 6
and
stakes.
6
Okay,
stakes.
I
That's
just wanted
total.
to make sure I had that
Yeah,
written down.
that's
Cute.
for the entire group.
Q's gonna try to eat those steaks.
I was about to say. When are we breaking out the steaks?
Not those kind of steaks.
Not that kind of
No.
steak. Q.
So that is where we're going to start this week. You are still in Zephy's barn after having been told this information. What are you all doing?
Zephy, where did you hear this information from?
I got a buyer out in New Exton.
A
They,
bear?
A buyer. Can you read my lips, kid? Buyer. A
They
buyer.
taste good. I'm just.
They purchase ale from me. A
You
buyer.
sell ale to bears?
Well, that's a lot of drunk bears walking around. That sounds dangerous.
Do they have identification?
I don't think that's quite so big a deal at this point in history. In fantasy history. But yeah, I got a few people. They put away the ale in New Hexton this time of year for some reason or other. So,
Well, yeah, they're
Yeah,
about to go
that's-
into hibernation.
that might be it. Y'all are gonna explain this to him later, right? Y'all understand what I'm saying.
Absolutely not.
We're teaching him wrong as a joke.
So, what kind of compensation is your buyer thinking about?
Oh, I'll be paying you. Are you talking about your payment? Because I'll be paying you. My buyer is just buys booze from me. That's just kind of
Oh.
gossip.
All right,
Okay.
that makes more sense, I guess.
Yeah.
So, are we talking about diamonds, gold, ale? What is this payment going to consist of? Because I don't really know if I want to dabble in these bats.
I don't know. I don't know what a good amount of what is your normal compensation? I don't give a shit. I just
Well-
need help. Like
One diamond for each party member.
I ain't got no diamonds. Those are hard to find. Like I got gold. Y'all want gold?
300 gold per party member.
I can do that.
Wait. Hold on.
Yes, that sounds great.
No.
Is that not? Y'all tell me. I trust you. Is that reasonable?
Remember that we're gonna be meeting up with 4 other guys. So that's 1. What comes after 1, Aga?
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Kess is just looking around mouthing like, we are? Like,
Oh man, that's a natural 1.
oh no!
Oh, no.
This little shit's cute. I hate him, but I love him.
He's got that appeal to
Y'all,
him.
I've been rich for so fucking long. I don't know. Look, I just need help. And I know that y'all seem to be mostly good folks. And she looks directly at Q and then looks again at Pierce. Y'all seem to be mostly good folks and y'all are good at what you do. And I can't go do the shit that I'm about to ask y'all to do on my own. You
All
understand?
right, can you give us a wee bit of a moment here? Just we got to discuss this.
Yeah, I reckon. And then
All right.
she goes through the barn doors and said, "Take your time." On her way out, though, she refills her just in a completely different barrel. She just refills just with another barrel of ale that was just tapped, and then she walks out.
Cool.
We huddling.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not necessary.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm squeezing things.
Augustus is always down for a good huddle.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So, do we agree that that's a good amount of money to put our lives in danger?
We don't even know what we're doing, how many of what we're fighting. We just got steaks and some
I would like some more
clear
information,
liquid.
but it would
So-
double my funds at the moment.
Me too.
I mean,
I would like to get a
Based
nice. I would like to get a nice set of plate armor, though.
how much does plate armor cost? I don't make it for my kind of people.
Could I? I don't know. I would have to probably roll to be able to figure out if I know how much that costs.
Yeah, make an intelligence check if you like.
I rolled a 1. I think I have enough now. Yeah, but I she doesn't even have to feel it.
You could buy a second whole set of plate armor.
No idea.
I mean, how much did we get? How much did we, or what did we get for saving the king?
We got
I got a nice piece of paper that was like,
Wait, when did we save Q?
Did we get anything?
Gold. I think
I
we
don't
got
think
200
we-
gold each.
oh, is that where all that money came from?
Yeah, I think so.
Substantial amount of gold right now.
Okay.
I think 300's good. 200 for a king.
I would like
300 for a couple
I would like
bats.
A little more information about what exactly we're doing. Like,
Yeah.
you know, what's the threat?
Well, of
level
course,
things, and just,
Sounds like a good idea to have.
It's
A
midnight,
here.
just saying.
Just kill all of them. I don't
Did you
wanna
say
do
that
like
it
a
was
big
midnight?
drawn out-
Level is midnight. It's an office joke. I shouldn't have made it. I'm sorry.
No. Oh, threat
I'm
level.
saying, threat level is midnight. I'm like, man, I don't know.
So,
I mean, 300 gold's good. It kind of seems like we're moving on up because we got 200 for the king, which I think we could have gotten more for because he was a freaking king. But,
In
you know,
hindsight,
this also is a brewmaster who could be richer than the king. Just, you know, me taking
So we should ask her for
assumptions.
600 each.
She
She said she was rich.
did.
If we say,
I mean,
if we say 400 due to the danger.
right.
wait,
that's good.
wait, hang on.
We're like 300
But-
great, but it's like, this is dangerous.
The problem is we don't know the danger.
I mean, it's just a couple of bears, right?
But they're drunk.
Drunk bears.
No.
I mean, I feel like
Makes
thought
them
they
a
were
lot more
bad.
I
dangerous.
thought it was bats.
Oh yeah, rabies.
they're bat bears. I'm so
How
lost.
about we get some more info, and if it sounds sketch, or if it sounds spooky, we'll be like, you know, we do a little. We will have to ask for more compensation due to this additional danger, or else we just take the 300 if it seems pretty chill.
What
Or
does
if it seems
sketch
pretty
mean?
chill, it's like 350.
I like the way the turtle thinks, and also his eyebrows. So, going with that.
I know how to do a haggle.
Okay, we'll let you be the haggler.
Okay.
Do a haggle.
I don't know what I don't want to know what your relationship with haggles are or whatever those things are, but you know, let's go talk to her.
I think I had a cousin named Haggle.
I don't know if he's actually good or not, but I'm willing to give this a shot.
Oh my gosh.
Fake until you make it.
I think my village was invaded by haggles once.
What is a haggle?
I think a haggle is a disease.
I'm about 99% sure it's a Japan character.
Yeah, it's the character the character from the labyrinth. Is it Haggle or Hoggle?
Hoggle.
Oh, that's Hoggle. That's Hoggle.
Yeah, that's Hoggle.
Completely different. All right, let's go talk to her.
At that point, you guys hear like knocking on the barn door. Can I come back in my own damn barn now?
I wanna be, like, standing-
Come on in. Sorry about that. We were discussing some of the finer points of creatures that we've dealt with in the past.
That's
Not a
fine. That's
lie.
fine. It's just kind of hot out here.
Good start. Start.
What was that, Goon?
I was saying that Augustus's haggling was starting well.
She walks back inside, followed actually by Simi. Simi is with her now.
Oh, Simi the Naga?
Mhm.
Okay. Can they see truth with their eyeballs?
Wait, Simi,
Yes.
did you have you talked to the passed out Naga yet?
Well, I've not been back in the barn since since you guys put him in there, but also the nature of being passed out might prevent me from speaking to him, don't you think?
Yeah. Okay, well,
question, man.
I'm just
Uh,
okay.
She's kind of smirking.
Oh, I just kind of whatever.
It's really spooky. It's like she's like, oh god.
So, Augustus, didn't you have some points to bring up?
Yeah.
Maybe?
So regarding this task that you need us to help with, so you've given us some liquid and some steaks and some healing potions. What exactly are we after here? Like, what do you need us to do?
Well, I'm kind of hoping.
What's your ideal outcome out of this whole situation?
I'm kind of hoping y'all just go and figure out what the hell's happening. Like I said, there's people gone missing. There's infestations of all manner. Like we determined I feel like we talked about it a few, not 15 minutes ago. I feel like we kind of talked about my hunch that it might be vampires, but because you guys did roll good on intelligence, but I mean, I'm just hoping you can figure out what's going on, do something to put a stop to it,
Okay.
I mean, 15 minutes ago almost feels like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how that happens?
Time.
It's the longest 15
Time.
minutes of my damn life.
I was more curious about because you had asked us to go and find out more, and I was making sure this wasn't like a solely reconnaissance mission where we find out what's going on and then come back and we're like, hello. But if you want us to try and take care of the problem too, I kind of look over to the rest of the party. That means that we'd be squaring off against some potentially dangerous foes here. I know that you've given us a little bit of a leg up with some of the equipment you've given us, but this sounds like a seriously periling adventure that we're about to undertake. So we might have to ask for a little bit more on the payment. So the 300's our normal adventurer's rate. You could say that's what we do for like a pretty standard outgoing for each of us, just to cover food costs, hospital repairs, future equipment upgrades. But we're gonna put our lives on the line here. Like these are we could become vampires ourselves, and that is not historically a good thing for a turtle. You don't see many of those running around.
Kind of cool sounding, but also very deep.
So I'm a little bit worried about, like worst case scenario, we all die. Slightly above worst case scenario, most of us become vampires, but I don't think all of us can become vampires. So that doesn't sound ideal either. Slightly above that, we go missing. Everyone else that we're supposed to investigate. Best case, good case, we come back with some information and some battle scars. Best case, we solve the whole thing. And I'm thinking best case, 400 gold. Good case, like 350, just due to the peril.
At this point, Zephy is like underneath one of the barrels under the tap, just log, 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 log while you're talking. You done?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Like, straight up and down, that's a 4.
I mean, look, y'all.
We're all trying to persuade
those
her
are
that
some
we-
like SAT words, though.
Okay, so.
Advantage?
All right, look, y'all. Yeah, take advantage. Take advantage.
We're all standing behind him going,
I think he gets advantage because of the image of a turtle vampire. Like, I think that's what does
That's the
it.
reason. What was the roll? Roth?
It went up to a 9, so we're slightly better.
Is that natural? Do you have a modifier?
My perception is, my persuasion is a +0.
Oh, bummer.
That's just me being me, baby.
All right, look, y'all. I understand. I don't know what kind of danger you're going to be getting into. I am not going to lie to you about that. But I would encourage you, if you see yourself in too much danger, to get the hell out of Dodge. This is, think of it part reconnaissance, and if you see a way to solve the problem, go ahead and by all means do so. If
Okay.
people are in danger, obviously you should try to do something about it, don't you reckon? But
Yeah, do I know these
why
people?
don't we do this? Because I mean, like I said, you guys name your price. I want to work with you, right? So why don't I give you 100 now as a kind of per diem, and then 300 upon return with the problem solved. Correct? Is that all right?
Augustus with no poker face is just like, and turns around.
What if we come back? What if we come back and we're vampires?
Well,
Do we
I
still
would
get the payment?
I would say probably not, because you're going to try to kill me, aren't you?
Well, we don't know yet.
At least have the reconnaissance part of the mission done.
Yes.
Like we have
Certainly
probably
be
more.
some reconnaissance. I am not drunk enough for this conversation.
All right, deal. Let's do it.
All right, good deal. And at
Wait.
that point, go ahead.
2 more steaks.
They're not those kind of stakes, Q.
I can give you some more. He wants more steaks. I can give you some more steaks. Ain't no big deal.
Big juicy
I'll
one.
give each of you one of them. Big juice. Well, they're made of mostly dry carbon trees, so they're wooden. Have you not looked in the bag, son?
No.
Pierce, show him the bag. Pierce has the bag. He caught it.
He's gonna be disappointed, ain't he?
These look really dry, but okay. 2 more.
All right. And she kind of goes to a corner where there's you see like a collection of brooms and mops, and she just grabs a broom and a mop and just cracks it over her knee and throws it in the bag as well.
I don't like this lady.
Seems effective.
I got more of them.
Q walks
We're
away.
fine with the steaks. We'll gather up some wood or something on our own. It's fine.
I mean, that's two more. All right, fine. I mean, just y'all do whatever you want to. Did I do something wrong?
No, I'm just.
At what point are we supposed to
Wait,
utilize
tired.
these
Cycle.
steaks and water?
I think just
Well,
when
see,
the
that-
vampires get too close to us.
Make a religion check, Jindy.
You use them when you're hungry or when the vampires are hungry.
15.
15. You know that those are wooden stakes which would pierce through a vampire's heart and effectively kill them. And you know that those are vials of holy water, which are terrific weapons against most undead creatures.
Would I know that, like, the person needs to be, like, severely injured for that to work? Or, like, full health, I can just, yeah!
You would know that if you rolled a 15?
Yeah.
You would know it depends on what kind of, like, where you hit them.
Okay. Okay.
And you would know that the holy water would do damage no matter where it lands.
What time of day is it?
It is about, oh god, I can't remember. I feel like it's about 12
It's
o'clock in
midnight.
the afternoon. It's
All right.
Is this a special kind of holy water?
It's lemon.
Lemon flavored.
It's
yeah,
like,
this here's got a special lemon flavor just in case, like, you know, just in case you want to try to convince somebody to drink it. You can be like, here, it was, you know, it's brewed with lemon, you know, special to try to convince. I don't fucking know.
Should have made it Garlic flavor.
I think that might be it. I ain't never read nothing about no garlic, but I have heard
Well,
rumors.
Yeah.
Big brain.
Big brain.
I
All
thought
right,
you'd hold the water by boiling the hell out of it.
Do you have a map? Did we get a map to get there?
Can you show me the one you got?
Yeah. I still have it.
Oh yeah.
here.
Here.
Okay, Zeffy takes it and she kind of walks over to her counter and she looks at it for a minute. Let's see. I know it's past Waterdeep and through those hills. Ah, there we go. And she kind of draws a circle around the spot on the map. And she rolls the map back up and walks back over to you. Now, y'all have a charter already paid for on a cargo ship en route to Waterdeep. It's called the Salty Mule. Should be about just shy of 2 weeks worth of travel. Travels north around the Isles, then crosses the Sea of Swords between the archipelago, Whalebones, and finally lands in Waterdeep. From there, you're going to be about a day's travel horseback to New Hexton. You ought to be able to take your horses on the ship with you.
We're going by boat.
There's a ship.
Would I know this ship name?
Make an intelligence check.
Six.
Is that 6?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, you get the vibe that this is kind of a legitimate cargo ship, and that's not the kind of crew you're used to sailing with or even interacting with.
Got it. I don't know this ship. I can drive it though.
So, those fellas aboard the Salty Mule, they'll get you to Waterdeep, and then I've also paid them a retainer to stay till your work in New Hexton is done, so you got passage back as well. Y'all understand?
You. Very
Oh.
generous. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna make you pay work travel expenses.
I just figured we'd charge you mileage afterwards or something, but this is much easier on us.
This works. Yes.
Do you have the name of the captain of the Salty Mule?
Mr. Captain.
Mr. Professor Captain.
Mr. Salty Mule.
I actually didn't talk to the captain. I talked to the first mate, a dragonborn woman named Dahaldria. She's the first mate. I ain't quite so sure what the captain's name is.
Lahad?
Dahaldria?
Dahaldria. Dehaldria.
Aldria.
Okay.
Thank you for that information. My lady.
She kind of looks at you funny. You're welcome, I reckon.
Do you have any okay, I know we've been asking for just like a lot here, but you got any
I
travel?
am a woman of many things.
You got any travel ale?
I was thinking the same. Yes.
You
I can
know,
hook you up with some travel.
I
ale for sure.
just feel like, you
That's the
know,
one thing I have in more abundance than gold. I tell you that much.
yeah, being
What-
on a
what
ship
y'all feeling?
for
Y'all
like
feeling a stout?
a
Y'all
while.
feeling a wheat ale? Y'all feeling something blonde? What like?
Yes, please.
Do y'all want a Neverwinter Pale Ale or what?
Ooh, that pale ale sounds.
I love a good NPA.
You have a White Claw. I mean,
White Claw? That ain't. What is you talking about? Like what is that?
I've heard that some people even say there might not be laws
Oh shit!
while you're drinking the claws.
But what is it?
That's what I'm asking too. I don't know. That's just what I've heard.
So think about drinking an ale that's very mild, but then in the other room somebody yells, "Raspberry!"
That sounds like it'd be incredibly cheap to make. It also sounds like it tastes like ass.
Well,
But it'd be somebody's thing. I'm sure you have given me a good idea today. I tell you what.
I'm telling you some of the
I'm gonna have to call it something different though. I ain't gonna name it that.
White maiden claws. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
We've like just given her like the like secret sauce.
we're
for the
gonna
next big
come back and there's gonna be like
Everyone disliked that.
no, like maybe can we get like a group of like sampler beers? Just
To go?
or like
You want
or
a
like
flight of ale to carry on the road?
well no, like not a flight. I don't know. What's the smallest you have that we could take with us? Like the smallest like container.
The smallest container I got, it's probably something like she looks over there and she points. There's probably a 5-gallon a 5-gallon barrel. It's kind of like it would fit on your someone medium humanoid can carry
Someone's
it on their shoulder or something.
Shell with a lot of
Yeah.
rope or something. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's about the size of a 5-gallon bucket.
Okay.
We'll take 2 of those. Wait, let's. Oh, I got an idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
You,
can I hook them up to my shell like Blastoise?
you can.
Yes. Please.
You can ride with Augustus, and we can use the extra horse to carry all the ale. Ale horse.
Ale horse.
An ale horse.
Needing beer. I like it. All right.
Okay.
Ale meat.
Y'all are geniuses. That's why I'm hiring you. A whole horse for the booze. I like y'all.
Well,
It's
We'll
a
take
road beer.
6
You're gonna love this idea.
Yeah, 6 barrels, please.
How much can a horse carry?
I couldn't even say it straight.
I didn't pay attention to this math question when
If
I
it's
was in
5 gallons, how many pounds is a gallon?
How much does beer weigh?
Make an intelligence check.
Who?
Oh man, this is
Who?
for out of
Intelligence
character.
check. Yeah,
I'm just
no, I'm not gonna let
curious.
you Google. Sorry.
Who's that?
I'm gonna just out of character knowledge. Okay, intelligence
knowledge,
check.
fine.
Everybody could. I rolled a 5, but I asked the question out loud. So.
2. Yeah, I have a 4 on that one.
I rolled a natural 20 minus 1.
Wow. Wow.
You know your weights.
Okay, Q, you feel like a horse could probably carry that much weight, but looking at the horse, and you look at the horse and you kind of get distracted by how yummy it is, but then you snap back into it, and you think, how would you strap that to a horse without just crushing it? Like, how would it just hang off of the horse? How would it stack up on the horse?
Look,
Like a donkey.
Like saddlebags.
Saddlebags.
It would be uncomfortable for the horse, but he
Yeah.
could carry it.
why don't we
Wow.
just do like? I don't think we need 5.
4?
4.
Maybe
We'll
powdered beer?
we'll put some on
Powdered.
Q's horse and some on my horse.
Y'all just tell me what you need.
Yeah.
4 barrels.
4 barrels, all different types of ale, please. 4
Oh,
of
yeah.
the 4 of your favorites.
4 of my favorites. All right, like I said, that's gonna be the Neverwinter Pale Ale. It's gonna be the
The NWPA. Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be that wheat that I gave you guys last week.
It was delicious.
Well, I
Oh,
say
is
last
it
week. It was more like four days
Is
ago.
that the new brew? That wheat I gave you last week. That is catchy. I like that.
The name of it.
So there's gonna be that. There's gonna be the wheat. There's gonna be the. I feel I can't come up with these. I can't come up with these names on the fly.
You had a blonde.
Tab Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, it's
You
gonna be
had
A lager.
and a.
You had a blind ale.
Bahamut stout.
Ooh.
Bahamut.
There's this one that you make from the bud of a flower, and it's very light in color. I call it Bud Light.
Oh gosh. So we had the pale ale, the wheat ale, the Bahamut stout, and the, what was the other one?
It was the
Blonde one.
the Elven brew.
Okay.
Elvin brew. I hope no Elvin was harmed in the making.
Oh gosh.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You said we're sailing on a boat?
Yeah, that's right, son.
Not a really big fan of water.
Well, I mean, you're probably not going to encounter too much water. You're going to just imagine a room
Do you have
that's
like
on top of water.
I get really nervous. Do you have like anything like a weighted blanket or
I'm giving you 20 gallons of beer. What the hell you want from me?
like a thunder jacket or I'm really nervous in water. I'm not a fan.
Have the turtle lay down on top of you. That's your weighted blanket. Problem solved.
Okay. Okay, that sounds like a good Friday evening. Okay.
Well. All right,
And,
should we leave?
That 100 gold you said that we would each get up front?
Oh yeah, here you go. And she just reaches into her pocket. It's like, I got. Hold on. Let me go. I ain't got my checkbook. And she just walks over to a safe that's not necessarily hidden. It's just a safe door. It's very clear what it is. And she just opens it up, and it's big enough for her to just walk inside. And you hear her. Oh shit! This is okay. You hear like coins ruffling around, and you hear her trip over something, and you hear a bunch of coins spill over. Ah, shit, far! And she comes back out with just an armful of gold, and she starts like counting it out and putting it on the floor in front of you guys, and then eventually, you have your gold.
Okay. So we each get 100 gold.
And Zephy at this point is very flustered because she has like tripped over a bunch of gold, and she had to count it all out while you guys just stood there. But
That's fair.
I'm like biting them and making sure they're real.
make an intelligence check.
Did you find a chocolate one?
Oh, that's
You're gonna buy all of 100
and
of
take
them.
the foil apart and then put them back together to make them look like the coin is still in there.
Yeah, and
22.
hand it to somebody, and then they're like, "What?"
This gold is not only real, it has been in this safe. It's almost got dust on it. It's been in this safe for so long that it's just like it's pure. It even tastes. I don't know. It tastes like it's got that dusty taste from being in there for so long, and it's very, very pure. It's not changed hands very many times.
This is a good year.
That's probably-
Just like look over it, Jindy, like what the?
All right, y'all got any more questions for me?
I think we're good. Where do we need to meet the ship?
Yeah, where's the ship at?
Just go to the harbor. There ain't too many boats sailing in or out because of everything that happened. But
Oh, that's right.
yeah, there. I don't know if you remember, there was this whole great big wave left cracking on top of the city. It's still fucking up there.
Yeah.
But
Good
so
times.
they ain't too many ships coming in or out. But this one was actually didn't know about the wave, was able to make it into port, and was pretty. The first mate that I talked to was pretty horrified that there wasn't much anybody here to trade with. So they were pretty happy when I made them the offer.
Wonderful.
Cool.
All right, should we head out now or wait
Yeah.
until the morning?
What kind of area of the country are we in right now? Is this just like a standalone inn, or are we like in a city? I forget.
You're still in Evercrest. You're
we're in
just
Evercrest.
you're a bit outside of Evercrest where Zeffy's barn is located. It looks kind of like countryside, but there's a little bit of sand and a little bit of like palm trees and stuff like that. You're still very near the beach.
Okay. Hey everyone, what would your thoughts be on obviously we want to get this shindig on the road. We want to keep those salty mule boys waiting, but
Whoa.
is there anything that you guys wanted to do in EverQuest before we took off with our newfound riches?
Yeah, y'all should have time. They ain't actually departing until tomorrow morning at dawn. So
Perfect. I can
if you
party.
have time to set some affairs over, whatever you
Did
need
you
to do.
say
Did you say EverQuest?
Yeah, EverQuest 2.
What in the world of Warcraft are you talking about?
Did I say
EverQuester.
EverQuest?
No, Augie did.
I did.
Oh,
That's on me. I was spending like out of character. I was bored today and just looking up old MMOs. So that was just
Just lit. I've already taken care of my business, So, you know,
Is there even anybody to buy and or sell to in town? All the shops have been destroyed, I believe.
yeah.
I was just figuring, I don't know, maybe
Um,
not all of them did or something.
Go ahead and I feel like it's just intelligence check evening, but Jindy, go ahead and make another intelligence check.
Nat 20.
Not 20. You feel like by this point it's been about 5 days, maybe 6 days since the wave. So you feel like there's some merchants who maybe have gotten their shit together since now and then. Maybe they've cleaned up a little bit. You know that there's not going to be the same offerings as there were before the wave, but you feel like there might be, you know, something worth talking about, something worth looking for.
Okay, I'm down to go to a shop.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm done with that. I wanted to just, peruse the town to see what's going on. It's been a couple of days since things went sideways, see who's still operating. Maybe we can get a couple of old replacement scrolls for all the ones that I lost in the squiddening.
Squiddening. Good lord.
Okay. Yeah, let's head back like towards the marketplace of town, wave to Zeffy, say we're off, and thank her, and
Y'all be careful now, you hear?
we'll be back. Should be. If we're vampires, don't worry, we could be nice. You never know.
I don't think that's how that works, really.
I'm just
But
saying.
you haven't read my diary.
We just don't tell her that we're vampires. Jin's been watching Vampire Diary.
How about just maybe don't turn into vampires? Just do what you can to not do that, please.
All right, no promises. Bye.
Bye now. As the door closes behind you guys, you hear Zeffy goes, "Oh shit."
She could be helping. She could be taking care of the problem. She could be taking care of the problem, or making it worse and adding to the ranks.
Okay, once we get outside, are we on our horses and stuff?
We have them with us.
I'll use one of my ropes to tie up some of the barrels, however many I can.
Yeah, I'll help put some on my horse.
I'm assuming like 2 on each side of the
Yeah.
horse named Meat.
Yeah.
Horse named Meat. make a dexterity check.
Dex.
I want to do the same with my horse with the other two.
Okay.
Do I need to do a check?
Yes.
19.
19. Okay, yeah, easily enough you're able to kind of tie. You notice that like putting the almost like a bolo, just like tying the barrels to the like each end of a rope and just draping it over the horse. It's pretty stable, but you can still like kind of make basically a seatbelt around the belly of the horse as well, and it's not going anywhere.
12.
Good.
12.
Yeah.
You're able to do more or less the same thing, but not nearly as nice as Jindy is. It kind of like slips off the horse just a little bit.
Somebody help
But
me.
it's
me.
It's mostly stable.
Oh, okay.
Might have like a bow on it.
Yeah. Intricate knot tying. From her days at sea.
Yes.
I want to be on the lookout for somewhere to buy and or sell items.
Buy and or sell items. Okay. So are you guys heading back into town, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So about a 15, 20, maybe a half hour ride at a moderate pace on horseback. You're able to make it back into town. You notice people on top of the buildings, and they've cut away a very significant chunk of the Kraken, but there's still, a lot of basically the head still up there on these buildings, and there's still some entrails and blood stains on the sidewalk. Do you hear Noodle
Yeah.
back here?
Yeah.
She having a bad dream?
Yeah.
Oh.
But so yeah, as you walk through Evercrest, that's kind of the scene. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon by this point, and You see actually a couple, like as you're walking through the town, through the alleyways that lead to the beach, you're able to see kind of a couple of ships in the harbor, not that many. Mostly the flooding has receded mostly, and now there are a couple of ships in the harbor that seems like they came in, but you also see a lot of wreckage. Jindy, make a perception check for me, please.
Is she
Sorry to
looking
wax
for
poetic.
shops? Because I want to be looking for a place to buy
So either
stuff.
take advantage, Jindy, or Jinty. What the hell? Jindy either take advantage or let Cass do it herself.
Like we either both do it or you do it with advantage. So what do you want to do?
Without advantage, I rolled a 26.
Okay.
I'll. Okay. What is it? Perception?
Yeah.
I rolled a 25.
Nice.
Hey. Okay.
All right.
So
You are determined.
Yes.
you guys are walking through town, and you actually walk past. Cass, you remember on the day of the wave, actually, you see a storefront, still very much so destroyed, but it was a storefront with the gentleman that you had actually spoken to already. You remember his name was Gregor? And you see him, and he's like sitting out front, and he's got his wares on like this, basically this wooden kiosk. He's got what he has left there that's not been destroyed. Hey, I recognize you.
Hey.
Hey, what can I do you for?
What do
I
you
have
do?
some items to sell.
Oh.
Oh, well, I can't promise. I ain't got. The wave didn't leave me in much of a good place to buy nothing. But hey, I'd love to see what you got.
I'm gonna pull out the long sword that I had looted.
Why, howdy, that is a long sword.
They don't make them that long anymore.
I want to leave.
I want to leave. How much can I get for this long sword?
Oh, mercy me. Let me. One moment, please. That was Zach. I can give you 12 gold for it.
I know it's worth more than that.
I can get up to 15. I don't think I can go much higher than that.
Are you in the market for anything a little bit more fancier that I could also sell along with this to get a better price?
Make a persuasion check.
While she's talking, I'm seeing if he has any bags.
You see a couple of knapsacks, like leather knapsacks. Those are really like one is brown, one is black. Those are the only bags you see on the table.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 persuasion.
10 persuasion. I mean, you can show me what you got, but I can't make no promises.
I'm gonna
the night of the southern NPCs, and I apologize.
I'm gonna pull out the ornate hand mirror that I had looted from the bathhouse, I believe it was called.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looking for a home for this.
oh my. That's something special, ain't it? Can I look at it, please?
As long as you promise to give it back.
I promise.
Okay, I'll hand it to him.
Okay. He takes it and he kind of for a man. For a man that speaks so quickly and roughly, he's handling it with ornate care, and he like twists it around and he admires the fine detail and the carving and everything. Wow, that's something special. I can give you 35 for them both.
Hmm.
3,500.
You seem very, very looking in my SAT word book. enamored, excited about this mirror. It doesn't seem.
Yeah, look at it. It's pretty.
Yeah, but your amount doesn't quite seem to match your enthusiasm.
I mean, I feel like that's probably what you're gonna get anywhere, but I can get up to 50. That's about as high as I can go, because I can see that sword you got right yonder ain't exactly shoddily crafted neither.
Okay, deal.
Alrighty. Pleasure doing business with you.
Sir, thank you.
Are either of these bags magical?
Magical? No, I'm afraid not. They're just leather knapsacks.
Eh. Okay. And I just walk away.
You are really in the market for some leather baggage, ain't you? For some magical baggage, not leather. I got leather. It's been a long day. I'm very sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean, is there anywhere around here that would sell such a thing?
Lady, right now, I don't know what to tell you. Once upon a time, I could have told you someplace to look, but I was walking around making my rounds the neighborhood, and it was old Finnegan's magic shop, and it's gone, and I reckon he's probably dead. So,
Bye.
heard whispers of him not being around no more.
Finnegan. Okay.
All right, can I do anything else for any of y'all?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a lovely afternoon.
You too.
Y'all come back when I get my store built back up. Maybe there might be some more stuff you'd be interested in.
Yeah, of course. That sounds good to me.
Do we need to go check in at the ship and tell them we'll be there in the morning?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
How far is the ship from where we are?
The ship it's less. I mean, you guys are on the end of town that's in the neighborhood that's nearest the harbor.
Okay.
So it's less than a mile away.
Augustus,
Mm-hmm.
you're very smart. Well, that wasn't just a compliment. I was following it up with.
Oh, okay. Yes.
If theoretically you guys took the ship and I took the horses, would we get there about the same time? I would obviously eat most of the horses except for the one that I was riding on.
Unfortunately, I don't think so. So the way that they described it on the map, it sounded like we'd be basically cutting our time in half if we were to take the ship. So you would show up by the time we probably already solved everything and we're headed back. And then you
Just in time for the money, is what you're saying.
No, because you would reach the end of it and we would be heading back already.
So I'd meet you halfway back.
Well, we know that we're on an island, right?
Halfway, we'd be in the ocean at that time.
You're gonna take the ship back?
Yeah,
Oh God, Augustus. Okay.
It's faster.
You didn't know. I didn't know we were riding it twice. Okay.
Yeah, they paid for they paid for our trip there and our trip back on it. If it sucks,
Both times on the ship, though.
we'll figure it out. I know it's. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see if we take the ship back. How about that?
Okay.
What if you sit on the horse on the ship?
I feel like that's worse.
So yeah, we're on an island in the middle of the ocean, right?
Yeah, there's
right.
no land connecting.
Q,
Oh yeah, that's a problem too, huh?
Q, how did you get on this island?
What's an island?
If you lived here forever.
I came up in a cave. I was underground.
Oh.
Like my mom.
Travel in the cave, or was it just like a room?
I mean, it was just like always underground. You know, the sun really scared me the first time I saw it.
I can imagine.
I was about like 7,
How old are you now?
Yeah.
9.
Cute. So an island.
Do you remember walking a lot? Like, did you guys travel?
Well, yeah, we walked every day.
underground in the tunnel or in the cave?
Yeah.
Okay.
We usually like from one place and then back to the other place. We called it home.
Oh,
I've heard of home.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that place. Yes.
But then we Mom and I left home, and then now we were here, and then Mom died.
Okay.
I'm sorry to
I got
hear that.
Q, you hear a voice
Oh.
in your head. You hear a voice in your head go, "Cool story, bro."
I mean, yeah, she's still here, but she did die, though.
What do you mean she's still here?
Like, this is her. Points to his helmet.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay. Well, she looks great.
she looks like she
I mean, I
was
keep her clean.
nice.
She's got
Is
a
nice.
fantastic complexion.
Tell her we said hello.
Mom, they say hi.
Tell them I said to fuck off.
She says hi back.
Oh, she sounds lovely.
Oh, Mom.
Okay, cute. So,
Uh-huh.
so an island. We're on an island. You said what is an island? Okay, so
It's like a land full of eyes.
sometimes, but in this case, so there's water in the ocean, right? And it
Yeah, that's the part I'm
surrounds.
trying to avoid. Is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we're getting at.
Right. It surrounds this land that we're on completely. All
Fucking terrifying.
around
oh, God.
it. Yeah.
You're basically
So-
on a boat made of land.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
So you're
Okay.
kind of already on a boat in a way.
I'm gonna just a minute.
Why don't you like water?
It's just like a lot of it, you know.
Well, sometimes, but sometimes
You
there
don't
can
know
be a
what's in it.
little.
That shit came out of the water. Points at the kraken, giant kraken.
Oh,
And
that's
it tastes
fair.
delicious.
But so did I.
What?
So I come from the water.
That's not true. There's no way.
And she's made out of water.
This is true.
Oh God. This is terrifying. I'm just not a fan. Okay, it's fine. I'll handle it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay.
It's fine. Okay.
My character has like thought like, should I like in her head she's like, should I like create water like underneath him to like see how he's gonna react? But then like she kind of like giggles and then is just like, oh, no, that's mean.
I don't think that would go very well.
So to the ship, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
So you guys walk through town and you get to the docks. Augustus, you actually see the point on the dock where you fell into the water. You remember this.
Yes.
But you guys actually see one of two ships in the harbor. You see a medium-sized sailing ship, and you see writing elegant script on the side. It says the Salty Mule. And at that point, we're going to go ahead and take our break.
Break. Okay.
Yay!
We'll be back in how long?
5 minutes.
That works.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, friendos. BRB.
Okay, they can hear us. Oh my gosh. Oh
Jeez.
man.
Well,
And
I didn't.
they can see us now.
Yay!
I didn't realize that you couldn't hear us. Is that is your hoodie one of the Lockmess hoodies?
No, it's that one's in the washing machine. But no, this is just a regular hoodie.
A comfy hoodie.
I've been in the
Anyways.
market for a new hoodie. Maybe Lockmess is where I should go then.
Maybe.
It's super comfy.
Are
It's
they?
very like it's like a this is just turned into me plugging my merch, but like it's like thin. It's like a thinner, like if you don't want something too thick and like bulky, it's really nice.
Okay.
Like
okay.
a lounge hoodie.
Do they come like
Yeah.
I always buy mine like 2 sizes too big? Do they come in 2 sizes too big for me?
Eric and I were able to get, I think the largest size that's offered fits us roomy.
Sweet.
We'll talk. I'll send you details.
Yes.
I don't want to just sit here
Send them
and
the
plug my
CDs.
merch.
I mean, like I was
you had time for that at the beginning of the
Right,
session.
right.
I was like 50% plugging your merch, but 50% interested in like I need a new hoodie.
right.
You scratch my back with a hoodie on it.
Okay.
Ah. That was a good follow through, Goon. That was good.
Oh my gosh.
I write for payment now, so
Okay, so you guys have just left. You left the company of Gregor the merchant, and you walked a little bit further through Evercrest, and you saw on the docks the ship. You saw it out kind of a little bit further away from the docks, but you saw the Salty Mule. What are you doing?
So it's not at the docks, it's in the like we can't get to it, we can't access it.
It's probably 20 yards away. Like it couldn't pull up completely to the docks and park. But there's like a system of boats that connect, out into deeper water where it is.
Okay.
Like old Seattle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess start looking for a dragonborn.
Yeah.
Okay. Make whoever's looking make a perception check.
Q is just hugging the ground.
24.
24. Okay. You actually see on the dock. You see some goods being loaded, both off of a little dinghy and onto a different dinghy, and you can see off in the distance, you can tell that they're heading toward the Salty Mule, and you see a Dragonborn. She's not necessarily barking orders, but she is kind of silently directing people on what to do and where each of these things needs to be going. All of these supplies.
I think that's her. Shall we go talk to her?
It's worth a shot. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Don't want to just assume that one Dragonborn is the Dragonborn, but
Oh, maybe they know
have her
where
name.
to find them. So
it's
Dehaldria.
Dehaldria. Yeah.
I'll walk over towards the dragonborn and say, excuse me, are you Dehaldria? I can't even say it. Dehaldria.
Make a pronunciation check.
Yes, that is me.
We were
Are you okay?
We are the adventurers.
You are with Zephy Alemason, correct?
We are
Correct.
with Zephy Alemason.
Ah, yes, wonderful. I actually wasn't expecting to see you all quite so early. How are you?
when
She's kind of alarmed, and she seems kind of busy at the moment.
When will the ship be leaving?
I told Zephy that you all would be boarding a bit before dawn when we will be departing.
Okay.
Perfect.
So do we have our own rooms, or like how's that work? Where are the horses sleeping? You know, that's
How long's it gonna take?
Well, one question at a time. The horses will be below decks with the cargo, but they will be comfortable down there. We have been in the business of transporting animals before in the past. As far as your sleeping arrangements, I am afraid I cannot quite elaborate on that, as I am not sure myself. That would be a question for our captain, who is on the boat tending to other matters. Someone asked how long it would take. I believe it should be about two weeks is about average. Maybe quicker, maybe a bit longer, depending on the wind.
Is there any part of water that we're going over that's, I don't know. You know how you hear like tales about the sea?
Oh, all the time.
Anything kind of, you know.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. We are just a cargo ship. We're not necessarily in the business of
You never
adventures.
seen anything spooky out there?
I've seen some of my fellow sailors with hangovers. That's about the spookiest thing I've seen.
She's just cracking wise, if you know what I mean.
Oh no. Oh. Well, okay. Well, is the captain?
What's the captain's name?
Are they nice? You can be honest with us.
Yes, the captain's a very good man. His name is Riddick.
Hybrid is Chronicles.
Riddick, actually named for a listener. What's up?
Shut up.
Listener / viewer.
Yes.
Not super sure how they consume.
Sorry, I compared you to Vin Diesel. Welcome. However you took it.
But yes, Captain Riddick is a very fine man. I am honored to serve under him.
Okay. Well,
Awesome.
Cass just drops like the phony act that she's been putting on since she walked up. She's just like, well, okay. It's just,
So,
you know.
all right. Well, I guess we should probably find somewhere to stay until it's time.
You can board the ship tonight if you wish, but you would probably find more comfortable accommodations here in Evercrest.
But the ship has more free accommodations.
True. How are y'all on your ale situation?
We have stores of ale. As I said, my crewmates tend to, you know, if they let loose a bit, they tend to overdo it a bit. But that's his life on the sea.
You guys are asking for more time on the water.
Well, we don't have to, Q. We can go see if there's a room back in the
Back at
Earth.
Gully's place.
Gully's place, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not living
do
until
that.
morning. So.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. I'm gonna head back over to Gully's then.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, about a 10-minute walk, you guys find yourselves back over at Gully's, and you see more or less the same sort of scene. Lots of destruction, but it seems like people are actually making way in terms of recovery effort. You see a few more vendors, a few more merchants sitting out on the street with a kind of kiosk sort of thing, as if they're trying to just, make just enough to try and start building again, just so they don't have to shut down business completely. But after about 10 minutes, you make your way back to Gully's. It is not as full as it was when you left last time. You feel like people have maybe found other accommodations since then. There are a handful of people drinking. You see a handful of people heading upstairs to their rooms.
Rolly, how's it going?
Oh, hey, it's Dorf. Hey, how are you, pal?
Doing pretty good. Look, we need some rooms for the night.
Hey, I can make that happen for you, pal.
Good, good. Also, do you have any of your house specialty? I'm getting a bit parched and hungry, if you know what I mean.
House specialty? You talking about fish bacon?
Oh, you know,
fish sausage.
with the maple syrup on top, yeah.
Yeah. Is that? Do you want a couple of ales first to build up an appetite? I feel like you guys just lost power for a minute.
That was there was the plane.
Oh my God, Dorf, you disappeared. What happened, pal?
Anyway, yeah, hook me up with one of those.
I want some sausage too.
All right, so 2 fish sausages, 2 ales, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I'll take
Yes.
2 L's. What do you want, Jindy?
I want ale.
Okay, she'll
And
take another one.
sausage.
3 ales, 3
Three
ales,
ales.
2 fish sausages,
Exactly.
and some syrup.
Did y'all want? Do y'all want
some
anything?
syrup.
Do you want us to get y'all anything?
Are you still doing breakfast? Is it too late for that?
We cook breakfast all day around here, friend. This is
All
the
day.
breakfast time is the best time of the day.
It's like a fantasy huddle
I'm not
house.
sure how. I'm not sure how I will ever leave this place and stay away.
That sounds like a
What
good
I like
idea.
to hear, I'm not gonna lie.
I would take a tall stack of pancakes
I can make that
and
happen.
a large trout.
Lodge trout and pancakes. Oh, that's good. That's good. You want the trout? You want the trout like poached, or like grilled, or raw? I can do raw if you wanted.
Grilled. No, I'm not cute.
Can we have one of those raw?
I'll take a raw
Yeah,
perch.
So,
if
so
you have
raw
one.
trouts.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Raw trout for that one, and then like I guess seared, grilled.
I just like
you want me to
flame
sous vide it?
grilled. I've heard about the majors of sous vide, and I'm just not a big fan of their stuff.
I mean, there's always the danger of like the active compounds in the plastic getting inside the food, and it's just I don't think it's worth it. But that's just me.
I mean,
Do it
I'm
if
sure
people
it's
want.
very good. It's just one of those things where it's just
Delicious.
like
It's a little
it's
pretentious.
so it's too perfect. You know what I
I'm
mean? Like, I needed to
mispronouncing-
not.
Are you mispronouncing sushi?
No, that's
What about you, kids? I hear that they have really good large crab. Oh wait,
Can I just?
Sorry.
Seafood is kind of iffy at them. I mean, we got trout. We can get that just from dinghies and stuff. But
You can get
deep sea stuff is not. Deep sea stuff is not quite so great right now because we don't have any fishing boats coming in and out because all the fishing boats sunk.
I know, but all the fish are sitting on the streets now.
Yeah, well, it's not. They've kind of. You can eat them if you want to. They've certainly doubled in mass. I don't know if it's great for.
What
great
is-
For, you know?
Q will eat them.
What is Pierce doing in all this?
Pierce is already 3 beers in, probably. He's been drinking, like, just throwing them back since the second you guys walked in the door. And
Okay.
he's just like, I'm ready for bed.
Good Pierce. Good job.
Okay.
Thanks.
Now do Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh wait.
I'll
Get to
have,
the sea mule.
thought it was the salty mule.
Get to the salty mule. I went back and forth on the name a couple of times.
Okay. I'll just have a couple pancakes.
And fish.
I can make that happen for
No,
you.
no.
Pancakes and fish.
No fish. No fish.
No fish. I got fish.
I
Ale?
can have her fish.
Can
All
I?
right, so plenty of fish for the little guy. I got your orders.
Can I have half a thing of orange juice mixed with the blonde ale, please?
Half a thing of orange juice mixed with the
Just like half
you
orange
some
juice.
sort of mixologist?
Just it just seems like it would go good with pancakes.
You know, I bet it would. Yeah, I'm gonna have to squeeze orange juice. Man, you guys are keeping the old gun strong, ain't you?
Yeah.
He heads back into the kitchen. He gets started on your orders. You hear him like, "Ah!" as he's trying to hand squeeze the orange juice. Oh my god! and he comes back out and slides beer to you, guys. He slides ale to all the rest of you who ordered ale.
Cheers to
Hopefully not turning into vampires.
fighting some bats.
400 more gold in our pockets.
Bland.
So, but like, okay.
Way to kill the cheers, Cass.
I'm just saying, like, we barely know each other. Punch my mic. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I know all of you perfectly, says Pierce. That one's gonna eat his horse before this is fucking over with. That one just wants to help people, points at Augustus. That one is very attached to his hedgehog. That one has been itching to get on the fucking water since we got here. And you like flowers? I don't know. And he downs his beer.
See?
He's a good read.
Technically, the only one that's seen my hedgehog is Q, though.
I've seen it.
On top of the roof.
Oh my gosh.
And it's delicious. It looks delicious.
Wait, you have a hedgehog?
What?
Wait,
What are we
okay, hang on.
What are we talking about?
Whoa, okay. Nothing?
Oh, well, it's time for me to hit the hay. Good night, everybody.
You haven't even gotten your food yet.
Down
Don't
from
you want your food, pal?
down from a stool and heads upstairs.
Jumps down.
See, there's obviously something weird with him. I mean,
Gully comes back out with another ale that's basically got Dorf's name written on it and some fish sausage. Hey, where did Dorf go?
he asked for room service.
Oh, well, shit. You guys keep a nose out. See if you smell the food burning. I'm gonna run this up there real quick to him.
Wait, did you
Hold,
even?
I gotta fucking. It's gonna cool.
Did you
When
give him
fish
a
sausage-
key?
When fish sausage, yeah, I gave him a key. We're retconning. I gave him a key. When fish sausage gets cold, it's inedible. I gotta get this to him now.
He's right. Ooh.
The fat content is just so low. You gotta do something. You gotta eat it quick.
We'll keep a smell out.
Over the kitchen, I guess, and just keep them moving.
He puts on an apron.
Flipping pancakes.
He takes over.
And I'm gonna help him.
Welcome to Augustus's Inn.
He
We
would.
have booze and food, probably.
It's called Augie's Inn.
Augie's in.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like a gust with us.
After about 2-3 minutes, Gully comes back down and sees Augustus in the kitchen. Like, oh, well, you took that a bit more literally than I meant to, but hey, I appreciate it.
I'm standing next to the kitchen door because I don't know, like, if it's cool if I enter the kitchen. I'm like by the server window, just kind of like, I mean, nothing's burning back there.
You're a good guy, Gus. I like you, pal.
You asked for help. I don't know.
He just laughs and walks back in the kitchen and continue. He flips. He puts a flip on. He puts a flip on the pancake, and he rolled a natural 3, so it sticks to the ceiling. And he's like,
Aw.
and then he pours a little bit more batter on the grill to try to remedy the situation. It's gonna be a couple more minutes on those pancakes, pals.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
There's like 4 other pancakes up there.
One of them was a burnt out light bulb.
So
Well, you know everything about me, so
I mean, I feel like I do know more about you now than I do anybody else. Yeah.
I'm an open book.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's good.
So cute. What do you like to? What do you like to do in your free time? I guess. Do you have hobbies?
Who was that addressed to?
Q.
Oh,
I'm
I hunt things, sell things, pick up accents that Zach does on accident. Q's from Brooklyn now. That's about all I do. Try to survive in this weird, wild world. Now I'm British. Oh, God. I don't like being put on the spot. Kess opened up the floor.
I'm just like we're about to go on a pretty big vampire hunting adventure together, and I just feel like we don't really know that much about each other. You guys know that I was kind of a well keeper, so.
Ding ding, order up. Slides all
I go and grab the food.
Start eating. You keep wanting to know more about us, but you're not telling us more about you.
Well, I mean, you guys know a lot about me as far as the well keeping stuff goes.
You make flowers. They don't smell very good, though.
4 out
Yeah.
of 10. Wouldn't smell again.
All right, let's see here. I had the pancakes. I had the try. Cute.
It's the floppy one. The floppy one.
There is absolutely
You
just
cook your fish.
one trout on a plate that's just just
I think
flopping
it one's
around.
yours. Yeah, I handed everyone's food. So Cass, about the wellkeeper stuff. What? Like, I know that you are one, and it
Well-
seems like you're going through not the best time for the. Is it a profession? Is it like
No,
a hobby?
it
Is
was. I mean, I'm not a well keeper. I
Okay.
worked with
You are
them.
the well keeper.
No.
I mean, that is unfortunately a little true.
You're multiple well keepers
No.
trapped in one body.
Well, I came here just to learn more, and
About what?
the druids that we met. Well, we only met one, but there were more. And
Did they all
there's-
die?
Well, apparently. Remember, it was just at this back at the well, and
The big kraken, and no one's
they got
Yeah.
the house.
yeah. So I mean, I'm guessing.
What's the well? Like, what's that business about?
Oh gosh, Zach, what do I know about the well? I don't have it written down.
Make a religion check.
Well, I thought I already did this.
Make it and keep notes this time.
It's
You know, it's just like a thing. I'm just obsessed with it.
it's a 19.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. You know that the life wells are unique to the Moonshae Isles. You
Yeah.
know that the well keepers are sort of an unofficial group of people who meditate with the life wells and try to commune with the liquid therein and any sort of life essence that there is. You know that it's very enigmatic. You know, it's very revered, basically, by certain groups of people, but you know that its very nature is more or less untested. You
Okay.
don't know if it's just this shimmery liquid, or you don't know if it's, actually magical, or if it is just different water.
I know that the souls go into the wells of the druids.
That you also know.
Yes. Okay. My question, though, what I want to tell the group is like why the druids watch over the wells. And we talked about this months ago, Zach, and I'm sorry, I didn't write it down.
It's totally fine.
You
so
told me.
The druids watch over the wells because the Moonshae Isles were very historically druidic, like very the people of the Moonshae Isles were mostly druidic throughout history, so they developed an entire their cultural mythology was basically based entirely around the life wells.
Okay. So I tell everybody that.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, for a long time, I was the only person that I knew that could do what I do, and I wanted to find others that could do what I do, and I came here.
You're talking about like changing into animals. And...
Yeah,
Okay. That's really cool.
Is your crab the only one that likes to dance?
No, they all liked it. Did you not see my spider dancing? I was trying. It's a little more difficult because you got 8 legs, and you know,
Yeah,
And it's
left feet.
terrifying.
it's a little more difficult.
Literally activated the reptile part of my brain that just told me to run. So it was.
Oh,
I don't think I quite noticed it.
I'm sorry. I was
So,
trying
like,
to
spider
dance.
and water are on the same. Spiders are not good.
Oh, well, if I ever turn into a spider, I promise to not eat you.
Big spiders are above kobolds on the food chain.
But I'm me.
Mm-hmm. But then you're not, and you're a spider.
But she's able to keep herself while she's that form, which is the nice thing. So, like, imagine Cass.
Oh, I'm not
looks like a
worried.
spider.
I'm not worried about her keeping herself. I'm worried about me keeping myself out of the spider's mouth.
I'm not gonna eat you.
I mean, I'm like this close to eating you at all times. Like, I don't trust it.
Okay, well, okay. If you're that close to eating us at all times, I'm that close to turning into a spider at all times.
Mm, uncomfortable.
Well, I'm just saying. Don't
Okay,
eat
well,
us,
but-
and I won't eat you when I'm a spider.
Cool. I just think that, like, as someone who has his mom as a skull on my head, turning into spiders is kind of weird.
That's understandable.
I could.
But I like regular you. You seem fine.
I turn. Okay. Hang on. Hang on.
While she's looking at that, are the rest of you doing anything?
When we were walking through town, would I have noticed a religious place in town, like a chapel or like anything like that?
Religious Home Depot.
Religious Home Depot? Is that what you said? What would that even be like? Oh, sorry, I gotta focus. Make a what would a
Religion surplus store.
let's retcon a perception check. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Our Lady of Eternal Hardware Supplies.
27.
Yeah.
27. Okay, yeah, you notice a lot of debris in one area. That you see a lot of debris that seems like it would like nice chalices and very nice stonework that you've really only ever seen in really just temples and things of that nature. But you don't find any that are intact. You can see where they were, but they weren't standing when you passed by them.
What time is it in game?
In game right now, it's probably 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna walk over to the door and peek out to see if any of the vendors were still out on the street.
There are it's dusk. There are a few kind of standing in the middle of the street talking and gossiping with one another. They're kind of just keeping like a corner of their eye, kind of like the flea market at the end of the day. Like they're just looking at the corner of their eye at their booths, but they're not actively manning them. You get the feeling that they're kind of socializing a bit before they wrap up and call it a day.
Okay. I'm gonna yell back to the group, "I'll be right back," and then I want to go over there and talk to them real quick.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Cass, what were you doing?
I turn into Q.
Oh my god.
What? Oh my gosh.
Make a
I just-
Constitution saving throw.
I,
please.
I swing my little leggies at the like I guess I'm sitting in like a little bench or something, and I just start like swinging my legs.
7. You fall off the stool. You know it's still her, but you fall off the stool like afraid.
I'm just blown away. She's incredibly attractive now.
I look just like
Was that what I look like?
I
Say
look like
getting up off back on the stool.
I look like you right now.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
Okay. I start doing it back.
Make a performance.
Performance?
For those
12.
of you listening on podcast, this is not going to be very funny, but Cass is mirroring the exact motions of Q. You rolled a 12?
Yeah.
Cass is not quite mirroring the exact motions of Q.
That's fair.
Oh my gosh.
You're
doing it, but
it's
backwards.
It's with the wrong hand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, and I want to reiterate: I have a skull on my head. So I think I'm gonna lie down.
I
Jindy.
I turn
Oh,
back
sorry, go ahead.
back into myself, but I kind of before I do it, I go over to the corner and I face away from everybody, so hopefully my clothes kind of fit all in the right spots again. Because whenever I changed, my clothes didn't change, so it was just like I became.
I thought they did when you changed it. When you changed it,
It
Yeah, they
says
should
that your clothing and equipment aren't changed by this trait. This is my shape changer from
Oh,
being a
it's a change-
changeling.
oh,
This is my changeling.
Okay.
Oh, so you were a tiny naked Q?
Basically, I think that I maybe still had
like overly draped.
yeah,
Q.
I feel like the clothing
Yeah.
is draped.
Q, but
Also,
in wizard robes.
I don't think I've ever seen Q naked, so I wouldn't have known what the rest of it looked like.
I think he wears like a loincloth and a shirt. So
So, anyways, I
Okay,
go
Jindy, what,
back over and become myself.
I
again.
wanted
just continue to eat. Okay. Yeah, Jindy, what are you doing?
I wanted to walk up to the merchants and ask if they have any holy water, like bottles of holy water or anything along those lines.
You want some holy water? Yeah, no, I'm afraid that's not just something I sell. I'm just a leather craftsman. I'm sorry.
Do you have leather? Do you know anybody that might have some like powdered silver or like an armor type of person?
Powdered silver armor. There are a few more like further closer to the shore, but I don't know. Just from me walking around a bit, I've not seen any of those armories still standing at this point.
Okay. It was worth an ask. It was worth it. Thank you.
Sorry, it's kinda hit us hard, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
I'll turn around and go back in the pub.
You sure you don't want to buy anything from me?
Well, I mean, what are you selling? What do you
I
have?
told you I sell leather.
But I don't. You have any like leather or like?
So wet from the wave.
It's all shrunk. I like look
So
at
much smaller than it used to be.
look at his like offering to see if there's like anything that I might be interested in at all.
You see a saddle that looks like it might fit Q, like if someone wanted to ride Q. You see a few belts that are basically that are basically like belts for dolls at this point. Like he's not got much.
I'll take this, and I pick up like the thing that I think's gonna cost the least amount.
That'll be 40 gold.
Oh my god, Jen just went into the gas station to use the bathroom and then felt guilty, so she bought like one of the tchotchkes.
I'm gonna promptly set it back down and be like, "That's a ripoff, no," and then walk away.
Fine. 5 gold. 5 gold.
5? It's not even gonna fit me. I'm just doing you a favor.
I don't want any favors. Be gone with you.
I drop it and walk away.
You dropped it in the water. It's gonna be smaller now. Go.
I'll leave it and keep walking.
Oh my gosh.
Those of you, like Jindy, you make your way back to the pub. What are the rest of you doing?
After I've situated my clothing back normal, I go sit back
And
down.
I'm not gonna make you make a check for that. You just do it very swiftly.
Yeah, thanks.
welcome.
I go sit back down by Q, and Augustus is there still, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm guessing Pierce is loner drinking at the bar.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, Pierce, that was some fascinating insight into what your whole backstory was leading up to that. Jendi just got back to us. It is fascinating to hear the kind of things that you're going through and the goals that you've set for yourself.
You're saying that as Jindy comes back?
Yeah.
I don't say anything. I say that only because Steve-O's not here. Like,
No, I think
within
that
the fiction, it needs to be clear that the characters don't know shit about Pierce.
okay.
Usually I'm yes and. That time I had to be no but. Sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
I do have
I'm always no but.
I do have a question, and this might be kind of going back. Pierce did not say that about Dwarf, right? We don't know anything about a hedgehog, just Q does. Because he wouldn't have known that. Because he didn't see it.
Was he on the rooftop though?
He was, but he was staring at the sky.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, that didn't happen.
Okay.
Probably.
He
Yeah.
just didn't say anything to Dwarf, and then Dwarf just left.
You
Well, then-
like beer.
I mean, he has room service. He's probably living up large.
No, Dwarf was just tired then and went to bed.
Okay. I just wanted to make
Sorry
sure
about
that we didn't
Yeah.
learn things that we, you know what I mean.
Weren't supposed to know.
Right.
All right. What's everybody doing?
Gonna ask for a key to a room and pay my tab.
Okay. Gully comes out of the kitchen. Yeah, for a room and for the food, it's gonna run you 3 gold.
Okay. I'll toss him 4 gold.
Appreciate it.
Wait, do you have an extra room, or are we rooming together again? How's that working?
You've all, yeah, it's not quite so busy as it was last. There's enough rooms for everybody.
Everybody can have their own room?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good. 1 room, please.
All right, for you with the orange juice. How was the drink, by the way?
It was really good.
Okay, all right, good. That's something.
You should put it on the menu for breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to like remake my menus and stuff. But yeah, it'll be a nice.
Well,
I'll
you could
call it a
just-
samosa.
A samosa? I've had
Samosa. Anyway,
That's a different thing. It's a
for you, does that exist? Anyway, for you,
Yeah.
it's gonna be what did you have? Remind me. You had.
I had pancakes
Rough
and,
route.
and the drink.
All right, for you, it's gonna be 2 gold.
Okay, I give 2 gold. And I pay for Q's fish too for freaking him out.
All right, so that'll be an extra 3 gold.
Okay.
So a total of 5 gold.
Okay.
I mean, like, I just didn't know I was.
That's
that
including. Are you
small.
paying for his room as well, or just the fish?
I'll pay for his room too. I feel
Yeah,
bad for
3 gold.
freaking him out.
Okay.
Making
Am I
him
really
fall.
that small? Is that?
You're very tiny. Yeah.
Oh God.
But it's fine.
I don't think I have like object permanence. You guys all look the same size to me, and by that I mean my size.
Oh. Do you not find yourself looking up at us when you're talking to us?
Do you not look up at me? I just thought we all looked up.
Does it look like I'm looking up right now?
You know,
I
make
will.
your point. I don't have a sense of self or size. I'm a kobold.
Okay.
Kobold.
Well, yeah, you're extra tiny,
No take
but
candle.
it's good.
I,
It's a good
I
thing.
feel like with the promise of the open sea tomorrow and this newfound sense of self that you've given me, it's just a lot for my tiny little brain to handle.
He's so self-aware.
Now I am.
I didn't expect this.
It's like now he's seen himself. He's met the past version of himself. So the continuum is just all cluster-fitted. All right. Before you guys turn in for the evening, is there anything else anyone would like to be doing?
Oh, before we actually go to sleep or before we go to our rooms?
Either or.
I mean, I want to go to my room and.
Okay. Okay. Does anyone have anything? Let me rephrase that. Anyone have anything they'd like to do at the bar before we call it an evening here?
I'm good.
Okay. So all of you pay your tabs. Dorf, for you with your, I would say you probably paid him room service, but for 3 ales and the fish sausage in the room, it's probably gonna be about 5 gold.
Okay.
And Augustus, for you, you had the poached trout and a room. It's probably gonna be about 3 gold.
Okay.
Okay. So you all
We should have just made Pierce pay for everybody's stuff.
Dang it! Opportunity.
I guess I should take care of that for him.
Feeling generous.
You made 100, but
It's weird. They only paid us each 80 gold. It was weird. Such a weird number. So funny.
Okay, so you all have made your way up to your rooms. What are you doing before you call it an evening?
I actually want to be the last one at the bar. And
Okay.
I'm gonna sketch
You can manage that.
in my notebook.
Okay.
Just at a table by myself.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm just getting ready for bed in my room.
I'm sleeping.
He was staring at the ceiling above his bed and just wide-eyed.
Pierce actually says, "Hey, actually, can I get 3 beers to take up to my room, please?" And he takes them and he like holds them in his arms and he walks back upstairs, kind of sloshing them around. Good night.
After I see that everybody has gone safely to their rooms, then I will go up.
Okay.
And whenever I get in the room, I want to go over to the window sill and
Sing a song.
some of
The
the
single candle, so they know they come by land.
I'm gonna grab some of the
That's some American history for you, kids.
oh my gosh. Grab some of the stuff out of my necklace and sprinkle it on the windowsill and then do my little like hand motion thing and grow my flower with black iris. And I just want to say, like, look at the flower, and then I'm just gonna say, is this really a good idea? Should I be leaving right now? Should I be staying with the well keepers, or the one well keeper, or I don't know what to do.
As you sit there, you stare at the flower and you smell the iris, and the scent fills your lungs and fills your nose. And you are not necessarily clearly affected by any emotion or determinative feeling, but you do sense that there are people that need help.
It's me. I'm on my back in my bed and I can't quite stop.
Just rocking back and forth.
You can help me. I'll wake up like this.
Oh my gosh.
My new favorite thing in this campaign is when something happens for Kess that's borderline spiritual, and then Augustus is just like, joke. It's great.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Such perfection.
Okay. So then I get my book back out and I sketch sea creatures. And then I go to sleep.
At one point, lying there, your palate has sort of cleansed from the meal that you had and the smells in your nose from the day and from the flower. As you're lying there going to bed, you get a very strong whiff of the aroma of the flower. As you're lying there, it's almost like it's made its way to you.
I look at it? Did it move?
No.
Am I used to this happening sometimes? Does this remind me of anything?
Make a religion check.
Ooh. Wait. Okay, 16.
This has happened before.
Does it remind me of...
This happened... I'm gonna message you. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
What you guys dream? What are you guys dreaming about?
A dwarf is laying on his back and Pickett is sleeping on his nose.
Oh.
Do you remember the vision that Ray had when she went to the dark side of the forest? And there was
Is
just
that when?
Just a bunch of her.
yeah, there's a bunch of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q's having that dream.
Oh my
And he's
gosh.
drowning underneath that. So
He's
Okay.
having an existential crisis right now.
That is
Library.
delicious. Okay. Anybody else have anything they would like to be doing?
I'm passed out, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the night comes and goes. You guys wake up. Naturally, you went to bed pretty early, so you wake up probably 4:30 a.m. Do you guys need do you need new light bulbs? Like,
Our lights keep on. I don't know what's going on with them, but they keep on changing like on their own. So they just got super bright all of a sudden. So I had to turn them off and on again.
yeah, pal, your house is haunted.
yeah.
Yep.
Happy Halloween!
Let's
I
go.
did a quick Google, and now my house is haunted too. They got me through the search bar.
Yep. So the night comes and goes easily enough, and you guys wake up. You can all take long rests, and casters can prepare spells for the day. It's about 4:30 a.m., about half an hour before dawn.
Nice. That's right. We got to catch our flight in the morning. That's the closest thing I got. All right.
I'm not the first one downstairs this time because I stayed up a little late. So.
It's me. I'm knocking at everyone's door to make sure that they're up on time.
Okay.
Q. Wait, is Q bunking with me? Or is that a temperate? Did you get your own room, Q?
Oh no, Q definitely did not want to go to bed.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you're probably like somewhat passed out on top of my shell, and I'm just gonna try to knock on everyone else's door.
Knock on that door.
That's so cute.
Cute.
Oh,
Oh.
hurry up in there.
Okay, I answer the door.
Oh, you're in Dwarf's room.
Oh no! Did you say you knock on Dorf's door? I thought you said I knock on everyone's.
No!
I thought you said I knock on everyone's door.
Oh, I did. That's what Dwarf was up.
Oh. I'm dead.
I'm just having a good breakfast. Like I'm just like, you know what? This was a good attempt to help my friends. I'm just gonna give them space. Like if they need to get woken up, I'll wake them up. Trying to be proactive.
gosh.
That did not happen. She's not in my room.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Okay.
Wait, am I still in your shell?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you're just like piggyback riding?
I
think
feel
like,
like
a,
there's
like
like
when
a,
the toddler passed out and they don't want to get up, but you're like, no, we're getting up. Like,
I feel like
This
there's
is
a
happening,
soft
kid.
spot
This is
where his
happening.
neck meets his shell, where you could just like chill if you're 2 feet tall.
Should head down to the ship.
Yeah. Do we need to breakfast first, or is anybody even at the bar? Is it so early?
I put in a huge order for pancakes, and it's just a mini buffet. It cost me like I don't know how much it'll cost me, but I bought enough food for like everybody and just like laid it out.
Augustus, you stand there for like 15 minutes, just kind of like pacing around, and then because you were down there first, and
Oh, yeah.
and then Gully steps out of his room that he lives in. He steps out and he's wearing like a nightgown. What? Oh God! Oh my God! It's early. Did you want some?
Hey,
You seem
sorry
like
to
you know your way around the kitchen, right?
I have been there previously, if that's what you're asking.
Here's the thing. I got so drunk before I went to bed. I cannot make food right now. Can you just take care of it and you can have whatever you want in there, and then like you just, it's on the house. Just if you know your way around the kitchen, don't burn the place down. I'm going back to bed. Good night.
I like the way this guy does business.
Yeah, I'm gonna start working on a big batch of pancakes because I think that might be all that I know how to cook. I don't know if Augustus is that good of a cook. He's kind of like a nerd scholar kind of guy, so he might just be a bachelor.
We're having ramen for breakfast.
He knows how to make like English muffin pizzas like really well.
Nice.
All right, I come downstairs and sit down at the bar to see Augustus cooking back there.
Hey, good morning.
going on?
You want pancakes?
Uh,
Well, the innkeeper seemed to be a little bit drowsy, and he said I could whip some food up for us if we wanted any. So,
all right, I guess I'll take some pancakes then.
yeah, if you know anything else, feel free to jump in. It's chef's specialty, you could say.
All right. I'm sitting there waiting for pancakes.
I get down there, and because I had pancakes last night, I just cast Goodberry and just eat a berry.
Locke, you say that, but like you and I, Zach and Locke, have had pizza 2 days in a row now, and we're gonna have day after tomorrow.
Kess
So
is not Locke.
I'm just saying.
I mean, but have you ever like eaten pancakes twice? Like that's syrupy and
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Kess,
not the
I feel
second
like
time.
that's a Jim Gaffigan joke.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
and I just kind of like sit them out on a napkin at the bar. As people come in, I'm like, if you want a berry, you know.
Oh, Barry's great.
No. If he reaches for them, I'm like, no,
I have
no,
a handful of them.
no.
I'm going for like just a hand.
No, no, no.
Put into a pancake.
I look at Augustus and I'm like, these are special berries.
Oh,
Not that
we had
kind.
these one time
Not
in
that kind of
college.
special. No, no, no. So
Oh, okay.
like, for example, if I eat one of these berries, I don't have to eat anything for the day. I am sustained and good. And I had pancakes last night. It's not that. It's just that I had a lot of syrup and sugar, and this berry will make me feel better today. So it's not that I think your pancakes are bad. It's just
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. Can I have one anyways?
you can have one, yeah. Just one because I only made 10, so I can only make a certain amount. But
Okay,
yes, you
I'm
can have
gonna
one.
Cook one. is it? I'm gonna cook one into my pancake that I'm.
Wait, how many of us are there? There's 6 of us. Okay, I give him the other 4 berries. Or 5 berries, because he would get 1 and then I give him the extras.
I'm gonna be so full.
I don't know if it stacks. I don't know if it stacks. Hang on.
It definitely doesn't.
Like 5 of the meal replacement bars.
No, it just perverts
Augustus,
it.
you are going to be constipated for days.
It provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day. So it's,
Does it say what they taste like?
they're literally like, I imagine them as like blueberries. It doesn't say what they taste like.
It's good.
I'm gonna come down from my room and see everybody over at the bar and walk that way. Grab a berry from in front of Kess and then sit down, eat it, and be like, "What's for breakfast?"
You should feel full after you eat that 1 berry.
Do you know what an eating disorder is, Locke?
I've got pancakes.
It doesn't matter if you feel full.
Cakes.
Oh my gosh.
How good are his pancakes?
Make a
Performance.
Yeah, make a performance
Oh.
check. Yeah, make a performance check.
Oh boy.
'Cause you
What
don't
do
have
we
like a
got?
cooking feed or
It
anything
should
like that. so
freaking
yeah,
be a
just
cooking
performance.
check. Like, I'm just saying. Like,
roll high.
So I got a 6, and I have what is performance?
Charisma.
It's 0, so I got a 6 on that.
Oh my god, they're so burned.
It's a mix
Oh,
between
these are-
burned and kind of undercooked, where it's like the outside is like I figured out they were burning, so I cooked them shorter, but now they're just undercooked to the inside.
It's like a medium rare pancake.
oh.
Ew.
It's just a little juicy on the inside when you squish it.
So Dorf takes a bite and he just bites into it and he's like, yeah, blah, blah.
Pulls that into his beard.
Falls out to his beard and he's like, oh, have one of those berries, if you don't mind.
I give Dorf a berry.
And we eat it.
Q just looks up over his fish bone and is like, I don't know what you guys are worried about. Like, this is good.
Gully steps out of his room. Oh my god, man! I thought you knew your way around the kitchen.
I said I've been in here a couple of times.
We all have those days. We all
It's
have just.
I'm not used to the a wood burning stove. I'm from a magical college. We've got magic.
I completely understand, but can you prop open the front door because it looks like Coachella in here? Like it's
Fantasy Coachella.
It is. Are we all downstairs?
I think everyone is downstairs now. Yes.
Okay.
Pierce has made his way downstairs as well.
Is he hungover?
Yes.
I just
It is.
slide him, like, don't even look at him and just slide him a berry.
Fuck is this?
Just eat it. Just
You trying to poison me?
Sure, yes, in broad daylight in front of all of our friends, I think is what we're calling each other.
That's probably for the
Said it was a
best.
friend.
And he pops it.
Group, maybe friends.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know.
I've never had friends.
Hey, it smells like on fire ass down here. Like what happened?
Oh, thank you. I'm trying. I'm doing my best with what I've got. You know, just a full kitchen, and then just work with what I got. Previously proven absolute kitchen that can produce very tasty food. It's what I'm working with.
I'm just gonna put more butter and like syrup on my pancakes. Just eat them. Delicious,
Thank you. I know.
nutritious.
That's-
Mine are basically like those like dried oat cakes, but it's definitely pancake batter is what they started off as.
But again, it just turned into like medium rare pancakes.
Okay.
All right, so at this point, it's probably 10 minutes until dawn.
We got to get going.
Let's go.
Oh shit! I turn the stove off and just kind of like throw things in the sink, just pick it up whole hog and throw things in the sink.
Goalie is he's in the kitchen with you at this point. He's like, I guess I got it. That's fine. You
I'm
guys
sorry,
just-
I forgot the time that the joys of cooking really
the
distracted.
joy of cooking pancakes for sure. The joy of it's,
when I'm
it's-
back, I
I
should show
understand.
you.
Y'all just come back and see me. It's fine. It's fine.
I love you, Gilly. Thank you.
Don't worry, Goalie. We'll see you next time. I'm gonna slap down like 5 gold onto the table.
Hey, by the way, where the fuck have you guys been? Like, you were here and then you weren't. And where are you going now? Like, I don't. And then I guess by this point you guys are gone. I don't know.
See you later.
I guess we put our horses in the stable of the inn.
Yeah, easily enough.
Yeah.
There's a stable around, there's not necessarily a stable, but like an overhang with hitching posts.
Yeah. So
I
I
believe is what we said.
go get Hunter, and
Is that what you named your horse?
that's
No,
what
that's what
Zach named my horse.
It's
that's
look,
funny.
Hunter Wolf. It's a viewer, and you guys really threw me off last week when you asked what their names were.
I'm a
So-
druid. I talk to animals.
I mean, it makes sense. When we
Yeah.
have this reservoir of names, and Hunter is now your horse, and he's got a lovely Midwestern accent.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, by the way.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Oh, hi. I just want to tell you, we're about to go get on the ship.
Oh, what is that? That sounds fun.
Oh, it's so you know water.
Ooh, I love drinking water.
Okay, well we don't drink this water, but we get
Why not?
we get on a boat that stays on top of the water, and then we go across the water so then we can get to more land.
Carry the 3. So we're on a boat, and we're sailing fast.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo.
So we're gonna be on a boat. That's fun. I'm excited. I'm just happy you talked to me again. That's woohoo. That's boy. This is exhilarating.
Have things gotten better with the other horses? Are you all still awkward?
Oh, we it's like I told you. It is like I told you. It's not. I can't remember. I can't remember his voice. It is like I. It is like I told you. We don't really have a way of communicating outside. It's like Carl Sagan now. We don't really have a way of communicating unless you're doing it with us.
Right, but you said things were kind of awkward, so I just wanted to kind of see if you had kind of settled into a group.
Oh well, I guess we sort of have. It's we're not trying to eat each other, which is more than I can say for that guy, huh?
I promise he won't eat you. It's okay. I promise.
Okay.
Okay, and I just make conversation with him as we walk to the ship, like just light conversation for 10 minutes.
So you're like horseback. Are you walking beside him or are you riding him?
I'm probably just walking beside him.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to be doing?
Just
Yeah, no, just walking.
getting the horses to the ship.
Okay. So yeah, after about a 10-minute walk, you guys find yourselves at the harbor on the docks.
Oh, hang on.
And
Hang on.
Okay.
We lost Ori.
oh no, did we lose?
Ori.
Oh, I have a whole webcam just for my chest.
Just for your chest?
good lord.
Oh, hey.
Hey. You're good now. Are you back in Discord?
Oh, good.
Are you in Discord?
I see him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang
Oh,
on.
okay.
Oh,
Hang on.
yeah, baby.
I gotta mute you
Wait,
and I got you.
Okay, cool.
I had to mute
Sorry
you
about that.
in
My
Skype.
internet completely just Yeah, sorry. I came back and y'all were talking about chests. What happened?
Well, no, like because your camera cut out, it made Hrothmar's entire chest be just where your camera was, so he had just a place for his entire chest.
Perfect for
It
the
was-
Q
it was-
Augustus ship.
It was pretty sexy.
Yes.
So good.
So
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay, so you guys get to the docks, and there are these dinghies there waiting on you. You don't see the first mate anywhere, or anyone you recognize to be a captain or anything, but there are people sitting on the docks waiting on you and your horses with these larger boats, glorified canoes. Basically, they're very wide. They seem to know that you're going to be having horses, so they're ready to help you sort of load up and head out.
Look at head out from Rawhide.
I just stay right with Hunter.
Okay.
Let him up. Let him up.
On the ride over, I braid his mane.
Oh, well, I feel pretty.
I don't think we can talk to each other anymore.
Oh, that sure is a shame.
No.
Okay, so yeah, after a few minutes, you guys make the voyage over, and you get the canoes are lifted up onto the ship, and through a hold, like through a door, the horses make their way through, and you guys walk through. You find yourselves in the belly of the ship first, where you can tie your horses up, and you guys are still with probably two different crew members.
Do you know where we're going to be staying for this journey?
And how long will it take?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks on the sea.
2 weeks on the sea.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've not got much more information for you on what your living situation is going to be like.
It's fine.
I was just going to
I
meet you
wasn't
at the
paying
docks.
attention. That was like a 2-day thing.
2 weeks. Can you take us to the first mate or the captain, please?
Yeah. I was instructed to do that. So yeah, let's tie up the horses, get them some food and water, and make our way up. God, it's early. Make our way upstairs.
At this point, I'm feeling like very suspicious. Like things for me just don't feel right. So I have kind of like have my hand on my like dagger as we're kind of like
You're
walking.
readying an action.
Sure,
Okay. All right, that's good to know.
I'm ready to stab a folk just if we need to.
Yeah, but folk.
I'm a
Okay.
pirate.
Okay. Make if you like, make an insight check.
10.
10. These sailors you were just talking to were kind of hard to read. They seemed anxious to get you on the boat, but you don't know if that's because any malicious intent or if they're just ready to get on the water.
Okay.
All right. So you guys make your way upstairs, and standing. Isn't this the perfect music? For
I'm
this?
sorry, yeah. It's called Pride of the Seas.
Oh yeah, it's the Borealis music.
Yeah, it's so good.
So, as you guys make your way upstairs, you see as you step out on the deck, it's kind of dawn is breaking, and it's kind of a cloudy morning. There's still a little bit of chill in the air. It's not quite humid yet, but you can feel a little bit of moisture in the air. But it's not hot as it will be later, being here on the sea. But excuse me. You guys see standing and sort of directing people, not necessarily barking orders. He's seems more or less soft-spoken, but you see a tiefling man with dark red skin and a captain's hat. And he is sort of directing people on what to do. People are coming up and asking him questions.
How old is he?
How old is he?
Yes.
Make a perception check.
It's a natural 20, man.
Okay.
+7 if you want to go there.
Birthday.
What's his sign?
He is Cass, I'm gonna have you go ahead and make an additional intelligence check for me, please. Just for it's fine. It's fine.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
16.
16. Okay. You know that tieflings live to be probably about 150 years old. This guy is probably in his late 70s.
Okay.
He's been around for a little while, but he's not as old as they come.
Okay.
So the sailors who brought you aboard the Salty Mule walk up to him, and he turns around. Oh, hello. I am Captain Riddick. Welcome to my boat. I hope you find yourselves comfortable here. We are not typically in the business of passengers, but given the current situation in EverQuest, it seemed like the right thing to do. Also, your Zephy, is that her name?
Yep.
Yes.
Gave us more money than our past 3 crossings combined. So it was certainly the right thing.
We should have asked for more.
So you would say we are very important people.
You are less important than your Zephy.
Well, Zephy paid
The
for us.
Zephy is very... Yes, you are important to us. Yes.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to, hear you say that.
I hope you find your quarters to your liking. Should we find ourselves in an emergency, all I ask is that you do what you are asked. You all appear more or less capable. And he kind of looks at Q.
I will verify that I am not at all capable.
That was my hunch. I hope your amenities are to your liking. Dinner is to be served, I suppose, whenever you get hungry. Do you have any questions for me?
How many rooms do we have? Or quarters?
You have 2 rooms.
Oh. Okay.
There are, of course, 2 beds in each room.
The math checks out.
Okay.
So what are the other 2 people supposed to do?
We do have 6 people.
Well, I suppose, can we, and he turns around, he looks to, the Dragonborn woman you recognize. Can we perhaps give them do we have another room that we can give them?
I don't want to take rooms from crewmates, though. I'll sleep on the floor.
I mean, you paid money.
I know, but I don't want to.
Honestly, the closer to the ground I am, the better.
The beds are very, very large. You should be comfortable even sharing a bed with someone, if you choose. Or you can sleep in the floor. It does not matter to me.
Can we sleep under the bed, chained to the floor, to make sure we don't roll off into the ocean?
I have no issue with that. Would you like some chains? We have some extra chains.
I don't think we'll need.
I can.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Just fastenings.
Do you have rope?
Sure.
Yeah.
You have rope? Okay,
Yes.
good. Just make sure that you have someone who can untie you. I can promise that we will be around to assist you.
Can you just
untying?
I've learned that I'm short. Can you just come here?
Oh yes.
I'm just gonna scruff him and just be like,
Oh,
if you sink this ship, I will haunt your ass. And then I let
He's
him go.
terrified of water, just for clarity.
This one is very, very how you say,
Disrespectful.
asshole. Yes.
Yeah. Q, that's like the
You-
king of this tiny little island that we're on.
You get kind of used to him. It's, you know.
It's almost endearing at a certain point.
I hope to become familiar with this endearing. What are your names?
I'm Augustus.
I'm Cass.
Q.
The name's Storfirebottom.
You don't need to know my name.
Okay. That is very curious, but I respect privacy. What can I call you? I need to know something for you. Would you like for me to call you Blue?
Sure.
I will call you Blue. So, Blue, Case, Dorf, Augustus, and Q.
And Pierce.
And Pierce,
and
of course.
Pierce.
He's just very quiet.
He
Off
just
camera.
kind of
He's off camera, yeah.
He's a little hungover today.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
So, yes. Thank you for joining us. I hope your trip is a pleasant one. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, all right.
10 out of 10, we will be talking to this guy every chance we get over the next 2 weeks. I'm just gonna ask him how his day is going.
Goodbye forever.
I'm
Okay.
excited for the next season, but waking up every day and talking to that guy.
We gotta
Okay, here's the deal. We have a little bit more that we need to do, but I'm completely out of water, and you guys made me speak in a Russian accent for like a good bit in a deep voice for a minute. So let's take a 3-minute break, and we'll
Okay.
come back
Okay.
and finish up.
Real quick. Yeah. We'll be right back.
Real quick. 3 minutes.
Okay, they can hear us.
And
Oh.
we're back.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Was that a goodbye and he walked away?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a good
Okay,
time.
I would like to
talking
follow
to
him.
The rest of the time we're on the ship.
Okay, well, I mean, he's just walking, he's walking and watching as the people make their rounds, sort of, adjusting the sails and lifting the anchor and things like that. Are you trying to be stealthy and following him, or?
Yeah, like I want to follow him to talk to him.
Okay. Can I help you?
So what kind of captain are you? Are you a nice captain? Or are y'all a bad ship? I don't know. Are y'all pirates?
I make an insight check.
$13.
We are not pirates. I left that life quite some time ago. We are very legitimate. I make it the point to only hire the people who I think will not start a fight, if that makes sense.
It does. It does. Okay.
We try to be very upstanding.
I have my eye on you. And then I'm gonna like gesture to my little like tiny knife I have.
What the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
She says it like the
suppose
least
I have
intimidating
my
way.
eye on you as well. I do not. Are you coming on?
Jen, are you trying to intimidate him? Because you can roll.
Oh
That's
yes,
how that
I
works.
want to intimidate.
Yeah, make an intimidation check.
6.
So it came across exactly like you said.
Right. I do not. I've nothing to hide. I am sorry if you do not trust me, but I want to get you all to Waterdeep and beyond as quickly and as safely as possible.
Okay. Okay. And I'll just walk away.
We are very legitimate.
You should have said goodbye to him.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And then I'll
What are you all doing?
Augustus is really grappling with like I thought this was gonna be like a 2 or 3 day thing, and it's like 2 weeks. So like he didn't buy anything or like prep anything to keep him and herself entertained because he thought it was gonna be like I'll journal for a day, talk with some people, and then enjoy a nice relaxing day, and that'll be it. And then it's like 2 weeks, and he's just like grappling with that, looking off the side of the boat, just like oh shit.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Captain Riddick actually looks over to you, Augustus. Would you like something to read?
I like reading. What sort of literature do you have?
We have some Harlequin romance. We have a bit of adventure. We have a bit of smut, if that is the kind of thing you are interested in. We have cookbooks. We have the charter of people and things on this boat. To sleep.
I might save that one for a late night reading. Is the adventure one more of a story, like a fantasy, or is it more like instructions? Is it informative?
We have a few things, a few fictional works, if that is what you are interested in.
I was just curious if you had any informative stuff, but I can do fiction.
Oh, we
too.
have a bit of informative things. What You know what? Feel free to go. And he points to a staircase. My quarters are downstairs and to the left. If you want to go in and look on the shelf, you are free to take whatever you want.
Oh, thank you. I'll be sure to return it before our voyage is over and tell you what I think about things.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
In a form of book club.
I'm going to. Gosh, I don't know if I need to save this for if Steve-O's here or not. Would you prefer that I do?
It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Is it the smut?
No.
Is it the smut?
Okay, yeah. Then I'll go over to Q and I'll be like, "How you doing?"
So Augustus was freaking out and looking out the side of the road because he's bored, or of the ocean because he's bored. Q is like holding on to every solid surface that he possibly can get a hold of, and just like, no. That's his answer to your
Okay.
question.
What would make you feel better right now?
Being on land.
Okay. Besides that.
Oh God. Do you have like tryptophan or something? That's not the right thing.
Stuffing turkeys that makes you fall asleep.
What's the seasick medication? My brain's not working.
Advil. I actually have no idea.
Oh, Dramamine.
Dramamine. Thank you, tryptophan. No, fantasy Dramamine.
this is Patrick.
Dramamine.
Okay.
No, I just need constant confidence that we're not going to like sink and never go again. It freaked me out, okay, when it happened. The day we met when we all got drowned.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay. I turn into Q.
Oh shit.
back into Q. And I look at him and I'm like, look at me.
Ah,
I am you.
okay.
And you got this.
You
I
You're
was
gonna be fine.
100% certain you were about to say, "I'm the captain now." I was 1,000,000,000. I knew that's what was happening. I was like, "He's not the captain to begin with."
No, but
I'm
I
the
will
king?
say, you are the king.
I am the king.
Say it. Yeah. Say it again.
Kings exist on land.
They exist on sea too.
Do they?
They do.
Some sort of sea king?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's you. Say it.
Okay.
Say it. Say
I'm the sea king.
you are the sea king.
Okay. Cubone the sea king.
Yep.
Cubone evolved into the thinking.
Okay. I feel better now. Hold on 1 second. And he runs over the side and just pukes.
And I just throw my little like Q hands up and I'm like,
Okay. Would anyone else on this first day have anything they would like to do? And then I'm going to explain how we're going to do this.
How do you want to do this?
wait. I don't know what's about to
What, did you
happen,
realize something?
but I wanted to.
Is it
I did
calendar?
want to talk to Pierce, like before we get back to land, like on land. So,
Oh, yeah, you're going to have time for that.
okay, when he's back.
You're going to have time for that when Steve-O's back.
Okay,
yes.
okay. That's good. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're gonna do instead of going through 2 weeks of every single day, like we're gonna take it just day by day. Real, just kind of at a glance. Is there anything overarching that you all would like to be accomplishing during this time?
I'm going to be reading up on how to cook.
Okay.
Be
So you
reading
got
this
the cookbook. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be basically treating it like a spell book, and like I won't have a kitchen probably, so I'm just like doing the semantics of cooking, which is going to be my next book.
Make a perception.
Well,
Holy shit. Oh, that's delightful. Make a perception check for me, please.
Perception check. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
a little not the worst at that. That's a 15.
15. Okay. You would have noticed a smell in the air, and you would have been able to follow it and find the kitchen. This is on that first day. You would have been able to find where the kitchen is.
Mm-hmm.
And you would see someone, a human man, in there cooking.
A human man.
A human man. A human.
Which is also his name. Hello, I am human man.
I'll die at 100. And
That's suspicious.
I like to build castles. Yeah.
Right.
My name's Smith, John.
God.
Comma
Yes.
John is a really good last name.
So good. So yeah, on that first day, you would have been able to find ostensibly where the kitchen is if you choose to find your way back there, or if you choose to stay on that first day. You tell me.
I think I would if there's any sort of like window or like ventilation. Honestly, I think that Augustus would be inclined to try and essentially just spy on the kitchen, not in a negative way, just like observe.
Okay.
That positive
There is not a window, but feel free to make a stealth check if you wish.
I don't think he's being stealthy. I think it's more of like when you're at a party and you're standing by the trash can looking at everyone else having fun.
Okay.
Aww, that's
So
really
basically-
sad.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, like, right?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
so there is in this kitchen there is this one human man, and he's got a huge pot. You can't see what's going on in it. It doesn't smell particularly delicious, but it is a smell, and it is a food smell. And you see him just like chopping vegetables that look moldy. Like you see him just hanging out, and like he's by himself. There is no sous chef. There's no line cook, and he looks up and sees you. Oh well, who are you?
I'm Augustus. I'm part of the I guess first wave of passengers on the Salty Mules new cruise liner that they're offering.
Cruise
just hanging
liner
out,
is
just,
a bit of an overstatement, but
I'm just consider it like a maiden voyage, possibly. We'll see. But yeah, we're just hanging out, looking for things and whatnot to work on. So, how's the stew coming?
well, I've put 3 cups of horseradish in this stew. Do you suppose that's enough?
I'm not much of a chef, to be honest. So I'm not
I
sure.
should put
I'm
one more
honestly-
cup of horseradish in there to be safe.
Which is what's horseradish do to a stew?
It gives it the only flavor I have.
The only or holy flavor?
I'm not a religious man ghost in the sky that's not down here in the kitchen with us. Anyway, feel free to join me if you wish. I see the cookbook under your arm.
Yeah, it's I've been trying to read it like poetry, though the stanzas don't always line up the way that I anticipate them to. So
None
if
of
you
the
have
things
any,
rhyme. It's a real pain in the ass.
one time it did. I got very excited. I think it was for the apple tart.
Apple, yeah, the apple tart. It was apple and I
Tart.
cannot think of anything that rhymes with apple.
It was a
Can you
slant rhyme.
remind me.
Next word, but it was it was apple.
Apple and
tart.
radish, I believe.
Yeah, but it was the way that I think it was in my mind the way that I was
It was an
reading it.
interpretation. I understand.
You
I
forced it to
understand.
rhyme. Yeah, I think the C is getting to me.
It's going to be a long week for you, isn't it?
It's where we on day 2. I don't know how long it's been.
You've been on the sea for all of 3.5 hours, son.
It's been 84 years. But yeah, I would, if you don't mind, I would love to just kind of study what you're up to. I'm trying to learn how to cook. I had an instance, I guess this morning, the days just whiz by as age comes. Where I had to cook, and I realized I had no idea how to do it. So I'm just looking to learn a little bit.
Oh, well, you've come to the right place.
I hope so.
Perhaps between you and me, we can make an edible stew before this week is over.
I would love that. I don't think anything else on the ship would bring me quite the joy of the statement that he just.
Okay, so are you cooking with him, or are you just kind of watching him? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm absolutely watching. Like he's mentioning like, oh, we can work together, and like I am like absolutely not going to make the first move or initiate any sort of like actually helping in the meal prep. I'm just like purely observing until he is like, would you wash that, or like, can you cut this? And I'm just like,
Okay. He says absolutely nothing to you, but you do notice at one point he goes over and he out of a barrel he gets an armful, not a handful, he gets an armful of salt, and he walks back over to the stew and he just like takes a handful at a time and just dumps it in there. And they're basically like, they're the salt cubes. It's not just loose salt, but he's dumping it in there. And even for you, this is an inordinate amount of salt. So all you know for sure that's in this stew right now is horseradish and salt.
Would you mind if I tasted it just to do like a check-in on where we're at?
Oh, I would love that. Thank you.
I'm gonna take a spoon and just do like a little sip of it.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
For salty stew?
It's very salty. 12.
And horseradishy.
Salty Stew is a band name.
Your sinuses completely open up in a way that you've never felt open up before from the horseradish. You feel like your eyes start watering immediately, and you don't know if it's the extra salt in your bloodstream, but your tears taste saltier than they normally do.
Oh, is this have you ever considered the medical purposes of the stew? I think that you're onto something here.
Oh, well, one can only hope.
I'm just gonna go back to observing because it's not like I have any input to be like, you should try this. Like, I have no idea. Like, I'm just like, I hope that like I'm of the mindset right now as a chef that you can literally like, I don't know, add a rosemary and somehow the saltiness gets fixed. You know what I mean? Like,
But Augustus doesn't necessarily have that knowledge yet, right?
no, I mean that's where Augustus is at. Like, I'm assuming that Augustus is in the salt and pepper even each other out. So if maybe he'll just add a bunch of pepper later or something.
Okay. Put some potatoes in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like he's front loaded it, but he'll balance it later somehow. Like, it's beyond my reasoning.
Okay, so you are hanging out in the kitchen on this first day. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to accomplish?
It's been 3 hours.
Yeah, this is still the first day.
I'm just like hanging out with Q, just like when he throws up, I'm just like patting his back.
While she's little Q, like little Cass, Q-Cast, whatever.
Q-Cast.
I give her like
I don't like that.
my change of clothes or whatever, and she can be with me for a little while. She can go change into them, but
Yeah,
it was helpful to have a kobold buddy, and I tell her that.
I'll do that, and I'll just hang out as the kobold for a little while, while he's puking and stuff.
Okay. Q, can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
You can. It's not good. Oh, it's better than I thought. It's a 16.
A 16. Okay.
Yeah.
By the end of the first day, believe it or not, you are still fucking terrified of the water, but you feel like in the middle of the deck, in the middle of the ship, you don't feel like it's going to just reach out and grab you. You feel safe, at least considerably safe. and you're no longer vomiting quite so much.
You know that weird meow when you try to take a cat to the vet and like they're in the car and they're like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Q would be doing that, but it's like a hum.
You
I just took my cat to the vet. This is so funny.
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
What?
The sea knows you're its king. You got your sea legs.
Oh God, is it sentient?
Oh. No. That was no. I'm sorry. I think I made it
Okay.
worse. That was my fault.
Okay. No. I'm calmed down.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keep patting. No talking.
Okay. Just pat. Just pat.
Okay. So, the first day comes and goes. You find yourselves in your chambers for the evening. Is there anything that anyone would like to be doing during the evening? Because if not, we're going to kind of move along.
Before we go to sleep, I just look at Jindy. And I'm like, are we bunking together? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. By this time, I've like turned back into Cass. By the way, like,
Does the little one have to sleep on the floor in our room though?
well, he could sleep at the foot of the bed.
Like a puppy.
I mean, he also like, he's been hanging out with Augustus. And Augustus, where have you been all day? What have you been doing?
How am I looking? How the rest of the? Am I poisoned? Is this like doing all right?
You
I'm not
smell
poisoned.
putrid. You smell like garlic and like garlic and vinegar, basically.
Like really bad sauerkraut,
Yeah.
like the rubbery stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh. You feel fine.
Ah.
You smell like ass.
I mean, he's welcome to stay with me. As the stench just emanates.
Which of you is the most buoyant?
Definitely Augustus, honestly. Well, actually,
Okay.
I
I think
can
it's me.
turn into things that swim.
Oh shit. Okay.
But
It's true.
honestly, if we just all sleep in the same room, we'll be fine. And then we can leave the other guys, to have their own beds. They'd probably like that.
This is fair. I'm pointing me in the right direction so long as it's on the interior of this ship. And I will trust you with my life right now, and I mean it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Augustus, you might want to go shower off before bed.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that on this ship. I'm just gonna
mean,
take a shower.
I could,
There is no house. There is barely a vat filled with water.
Is there a? Can I? I'm gonna look for a bucket and some rope and try and like drop bucket off the side of the boat and pull
Jindy,
up some salt water and see if I
could
just
you-
splash it
could
in my
you-
body. I guess.
but could you give
Make
him
a
some fresh
perception
water?
check, Augustus, while they're talking about this.
Okay.
Well, no, like,
yeah.
Jindy, could you give him some
6.
fresh water?
I could if we had something to put it into.
Like a bucket, like he was just talking about.
Here's a bucket. And it's got Q's puke.
Oh.
This is fine.
I look at Q and I'm like,
Does this bother you? Is this gonna keep you up at night? It's just like, dwarf, are we in the same room? Pierce.
Oh, I got it. Go get go get the others, and let's meet at the side of the ship closest to our room.
This is still at night, right?
Yeah.
The night on the first day.
yeah,
Okay.
it's before bed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll gather everyone up.
Okay. What the heck is that spell? You remember the spell I did last week? The water, the water dropping one.
Oh, it's called create and destroy water.
Okay. So what I want to do, and it comes down like a waterfall. So everybody get your like hands ready to like scrub clean.
Bath time.
A communal bath.
Captain, as you guys are doing this, Captain Riddick steps around the corner. This is very effective. And he turns around and walks away.
I look at Jindy.
It's a team building exercise.
I look at Jindy. I'm like, he's not watching us still, right? Like, because that'd be kind of weird.
And then I yell at him. I'm like, "You're welcome to join us."
No, thank you.
No.
I just
And
It's
then,
gonna take me at least an hour to wash my beard, though.
like, I don't think I have clothes. I think it's just me. I'm just like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
Group shower done.
yeah, group shower.
Group shower complete. So is there, before bed, is there anything you guys would like to be doing?
Cass gets real self-conscious about her wet hair and starts trying to comb it and fix it, and then, like puts little braids in it. And I also do my flower thing, and I don't hide it from anybody.
Okay.
I just do it in the room, like I guess on a bedpost or something.
Okay. Easily enough, you do that, and a flower springs forth. Anyone staying in the room with you notices there is a flower growing on the wood, but they also smell an unavoidable odor of burning wood. Anyone in the room with you?
Smells bad.
What's this whole flower thing about that you continuously do?
I guess it's just gonna poke his head out and see if there's like smoky smell coming from outside the room too. Just make sure your fucking boat's not.
He sees no smoke.
Okay, yeah, I'm just like, okay, it's a smell. It's just a smell. It's just here. Everything's okay. Like, all right.
Well, so you do stuff with water, and I kind of grow a flower every night. It's not a big deal.
But why?
Because I get bored sometimes.
I mean, it doesn't smell very well, so it's definitely not like aromatherapy.
Right. Yeah. I can do it where you guys, if it's bothering you. I don't have to do it around you. I don't have to do it around people.
I just want to know why.
So who's in the room?
I'm assuming this is our
Because
room.
if it's y'all's room, then who's in there?
I thought it was.
Is you staying with you guys?
Yeah, me, Jindy, Kess, Augustus, and Q.
Yeah, because
Wait.
we made Q shower.
So all four
I
of you
mean,
are in there?
Augustus shower. Yeah, because there's
And-
2 beds, so
So that means me and Pierce have our own room?
yeah,
Yeah.
but you also have your own beds. So
Sweet. Me and Pierce are still going to sleep in the same bed together.
you're gonna wait till he falls asleep, and then you're just
And then I'm
gonna
going to cuddle
snuggle.
in there.
It's canon.
Okay,
Yeah,
hang
that
on.
is gonna
Be right back.
be,
I'm gonna go build a ship.
But we already have a ship.
I have like 6 ships. Don't worry. We have lots of options.
Yeah, Q, Kess, and Q.
Q, Cass, and Q.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess since it's just me and Pierce hanging out in there, it's not really, I mean, shooting the shit, you know?
All right.
And I just like keep like dodging the question and keep telling them that I don't have to do it in front of them. If they don't like the smell of it, it's fine.
Jindy, make an insight check if you like.
Heck yeah.
Cracked is safe.
15.
15. She's hiding something. You don't know what.
We're gonna get
She's-
down.
You know she's dodging the question, but you don't know if it's worth
Right.
going after at this point.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this whole flower thing. It doesn't have to be tonight, but we will. and then I'm gonna start like getting my things and getting ready for bed.
I just open my journal and start drawing.
Q and Augustus just share out like a look.
Dear diary, Indy is such a bitch.
I'm not writing. I'm drawing. Like I'm continuing to draw sea creatures that I know. Like just any sea creatures that I know, but I'm also like side glancing at Jindy from under my book, just seeing if she's looking at me.
So I'm assuming okay, so in character. So how is the sleeping arrangement in this room going to work?
Q is already under the bed.
Okay.
Under the
Doesn't
bed.
care which one. Oh yeah. It's safe
I mean-
there.
What's the weight rating on those beds? Because Augie's a little heavy.
It's enough for Augie. It's enough for Augie.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, I can sleep on the floor too. It's
Creak.
not like,
I just just like sit on a bed, just whichever one Augie's not on.
So am I sharing a bed with somebody?
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been sharing a room
If you're
together.
also afraid of the water, it helps to be under here. You hear from under the bed.
well,
I try to do my like create water thing again, but like I can't because I've already done it for the day.
Oh.
Well,
If one can
Augie's gonna pass out. I think he's just gonna be starlight.
Okay, I'll hop in the bed with Kess, but like do the whole like
Sleep head to foot.
the summer like the summer camp, like you have to share a bed with somebody, so you're turned, like you're both like turned.
On your side.
yeah, I'm doing the same thing, but I'm journaling.
Okay. Alrighty. So with all of that, all of you have found your way in your sleeping quarters. You kind of have your arrangements for the trip, at least you feel like. We are going to move ahead days 2 through 5. What would all of you like to be doing?
surviving day by day, man.
I want to go down.
One day at a time.
Is there a second level on the ship?
Yeah, there's below decks where you left your horses. Yeah.
Is there cannons on our ship?
There are. You don't know. Make an investigation check.
I'm going to look for cannons. Okay.
We're gonna say this is on day 4.
That is a 14.
14. Yeah, you're able to find in the same hold, in the belly of the ship where the horses are, kind of toward the bow of the ship. The horses are kind of in the stern along with the rest of the cargo. In the bow of the ship, you're able to find 3 cannons, and a modest array of cannonballs.
Is there anybody manning the cannons? Like anybody down there that like works down there?
There is an armory master, sort of an armory master and cargo master, that you see kind of he's kind of just playing solitaire with himself. He's like sitting down there alone and hanging out in the hold.
Okay, I just like go over to him and I start pointing out obvious moves for solitaire.
You're good at this, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, no, like I don't actually know. There's cannons.
Yeah, what about them?
You ever had to use them?
Not very often. One time I shot it just for fun, but it's not like I have to use them very much. We don't get boarded or anything like that.
You wanna show me how to use them just in case?
I'd love to. and he hops up so quickly that the cards kind of just go flying, and he grabs a cannonball, and he's a very he's an elven man. He's very short, very frail looking, and he grabs a cannonball with like he basically palms it, and he crams it in the front of the cannon, and he readies a fuse. Hold your ears, miss.
Oh, you can fire it now. Oh,
and he lights it. He lights it, and he sits there for a minute. Nothing happens.
oh.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
What the fuck is the matter? Boom! the horses, they start like stomping and kicking over on the side.
I just go over.
That's how you do it.
I just go over to Hunter and I just like pat him and just like make calming faces. And okay, so I'm like, okay, so you get the cannonball and you put it in the cannon and then you light the fuse and then you wait and then you wait again and then you wait again and then it happens.
You don't usually wait that long. I suppose it depends on how long the fuse is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be prepared, you know? Just wanted to know things. Just thought
It's not very often I get to fire that. So, you know.
if I was you, I'd just be down here firing them for fun.
Well, the captain gets ornery when I have to do that. When I do it without asking.
Oh, you don't think he's mad right now, do you?
He's probably not happy, but he'll get over it.
Oh. Your face is very angry.
I'm excited.
Oh, okay, cool. So my horse's name is Hunter.
Hunter.
It's this one.
Oh.
Just wanted to tell you that because you seem to be down here with them a lot.
Eh?
You seem to not really care though, but that's
Not
fine.
quite so much.
Okay. Well, you want to play a game of poker or something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Just play cards with him.
Okay. Yeah, you guys play cards. Basically for 5, 6, 7 hours, you lose track of time.
Okay. Yeah.
Does anyone else have anything you'd like to be doing on that 4th day? Days 2, 3, or 4.
I'm just so at one point, Dorf is sitting on the side of the ship, and he's got one of his war hammers out, and he is magically bonded to his hammer. So he's looking into the water, and then just as you see, he's like the exact right time, and he throws the hammer into the water, and it spins, and then he goes crap, and then he summons it back into his hand, and he's doing that over and over again, trying to kill fish.
Okay. Roll to hit with disadvantage.
Okay. 3 and 3 on both of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you don't hit anything, my dude.
Not very.
One time you think you do, and it just comes back, and it's just a gaggle of seaweed.
Oh.
Okay. Anybody else on days 2, 3, or 4?
I do want to be keeping an eye out to see if I recognize anybody, like any of the crewmates on the ship.
Make a perception check.
16.
Nice, Eric. You do not recognize anyone.
Oh, you're little. Okay.
Okay. Anyone else? Days 2, 3, and 4.
If I can find a time where Q is kind of alone and on the interior of the ship on that second day, and he just wants to just kind of look up and just be like, I didn't know I would have to be in the water.
You're going to have to be a lot of uncomfortable places to do the great things you need to be doing.
Okay. And not all of them are water though, right?
Don't be such a chicken shit.
Sorry, Mama. And that's it.
Okay. On day 5, you wake up. Kess, I need you to make a nature check for me, please.
Ooh. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's 18.
18. You wake up and you feel your clothes sticking to your body. It is so humid. You know beyond a shadow of a doubt it is about to storm, and it's about to storm hard.
It's gonna rain.
So yeah, you know it's about to storm. You make your way up on the deck, and you see clouds starting to form, and there's a sprinkle of rain actually starting to begin. You actually see the crew is raising the sails and lowering the anchor and sort of battening down the hatches, getting ready for the storm that's about to come. The waves get higher and higher and thicker, and eventually the rain starts pouring down. And do on that fifth day, what are all of you doing as you know that it's raining?
If it's storming and it's raining, I'm on the deck in the rain.
Same.
Okay.
Interior.
Okay.
Also interior. Probably reading the I don't know. I'll probably read the ship's manifest logs, and then he'll open the smut and be like, no, and then he goes back to the cook. He really grabs for it, and it's like maybe, and it's just like not. It's like not his cup of tea.
Oh
Not
my
his jam.
gosh.
Okay. Dorf.
He's in his room.
Okay. Okay. So
Where's Pierce?
Pierce is. I don't really want to speak for Pierce. I feel like he's probably going to be in the room. I
Okay.
feel like he's. Yeah. So you guys are on the ship, or you guys are on the deck, and it's raining. Thunder is clapping. The crew is scampering, trying to keep everything sort of battened down. And at one point, those of you in your quarters, Captain Riddick comes in. We could use your help on the deck. We have taken on a lot of water. It's been raining for several hours. Could you help us bucket from the hull?
Of course.
It's not the first time someone asked me to bucket from a hole.
What was that little one?
The upwater is coming down and meeting the downwater.
That is correct, yes.
Not a big fan. So you want me to go outside in it? Okay.
If you could help take the buckets of water and get it
Yeah,
over the ship.
yeah.
If you do
Take
not do that, we will all become the downwater.
Oh God. Okay. Now you're yelling. Okay, I'll go out.
All right. So after a few hours of doing this, actually, can I get everyone to make dex checks? Everyone who is helping to bucket.
Ooh, dex checks?
Woof.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
See you, Evan.
Okay.
8.
Definitely held up 8.
5. I got a 5.
A
Got
5.
a 16.
You want me to
16.
Who's rolling for Pierce?
Eric, would you like to roll for Pierce? Since you played a gunslinger? We kind of decided that at the beginning.
What is his
17. Hold on.
plus?
Hold on,
what?
I had it pulled up just a second ago. Did I?
I got it. Plus
Dex.
5. He has 5
Yeah,
in Dex.
He's
So
good.
22.
He's dexy as hell.
he's 22.
Okay, so Jindy, Q, and Dorf. Pretty much all at the same time, you find yourselves on the deck throwing water overboard, and you find yourselves like you go over the ship goes over this enormous wave, and you all go airborne. And you find yourselves just kind of hovering there, like almost going over the side, and then whomp, you just land on the deck, and you all take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woof.
Eventually, after about an hour of bucketing and getting water out of the hull, well, actually,
Yeah. Nothing.
in
No,
the
we're good.
middle of it, you hear a crack of thunder, and you all hear as the sail rips and it's billowing in the wind. Eventually, the rain starts to calm down. and the rain is calm, but the waves are still high. And can I get all of you to make a perception check real quick for me, please?
12.
7.
15.
14.
8.
What about Pierce?
Okay.
He has
11 on the die.
11 plus 2, so 14. Or,
Okay.
sorry, 13.
Q, Jindy, Kess, and Pierce, all of you are standing on the deck. The waves are high. There is a slight beam of sunlight, but the sky is still largely gray. It's the middle of the afternoon. The sky is still largely gray, and the waves are high. And you all are still anchored. The Salty Mule is still anchored. And you all see a ship slightly smaller than the Salty Mule. Just barely right before, you all see it barreling toward you.
Ahoy! Ahoy! It's ahoy!
I grab onto whatever I can.
You all hear different crew members yelling, "Raise the anchor! It's too late! Collision! Hold for impact!" And all of you who didn't succeed that saving throw, can I get another deck saving throw, please?
I also... Can I grab whoever's close to me?
Sure. I don't know who's close to you.
I don't know who would be close to me.
Oh,
11 for me.
18 and 11. Okay.
You said you floated. Q.
Dorf, you kind of fall to the ground. Augustus, you're okay. You're able to grab onto a railing. Dorf, you kind of fall down on the ground, but you don't go airborne or anything crazy like that. But you all look, and you're just sort of anchored in the ocean, and there's this ship. It's about a quarter of the size smaller, like 25% smaller than the Salty Mule, and it's just kind of connected at this point. You don't know how much damage either of the ships have taken, but there has been a definite collision. People are scrambling on the deck, and you don't see anyone on the other ship. At a glance.
Suspicious.
Ghost ship.
they have those?
I want to lean over and see if I can like actively look to see like what's going on like on the boat and like on the side of the ship.
Make a perception check.
26.
26. Okay. You actually you don't see anyone. You notice that the sails are raised on the other ship, but there is absolutely no one on the deck. You see Captain Riddick making his way toward all of you, who at this point I imagine have grouped together. And he says, "Should this be funny business, would any of you mind to join me? I am about to cross to the other ship. This seems a bit suspicious to me. I purposefully do not employ fighters, and you all seem like you can handle yourselves."
It's definitely suspicious.
Did you say purposefully earlier? Because that's a good sea pun.
Purposefully.
That's why I said
I did
dolphin.
not mean to make a pun. I do not have a good sense of humor.
Okay.
Let's do it. This is weird.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. So the crew lowers a gangplank, and you all cross over to the ship. Easily enough. The waves are a bit high and uncomfortable, but you find yourselves able to make your way onto the deck. Can I get all of you to make investigation checks? All of you. Does everyone go? That's a good question.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Q goes with some just the most fierce hesitancy.
I have an
Okay.
You said
11.
investigation?
Okay. Yeah, investigation.
I have an 11.
18.
20 for me.
10.
10. Okay. And the captain rolled a natural 1. So,
What about Pierce? Did we roll for Pierce?
Pierce, yeah, you want to roll for Pierce?
16.
16.
16? Okay. All right, so all of you immediately notice, even in the rain, you notice blood drops on the deck. And you notice they're leading to the railing. And let's see. Jindy, what did you have?
18.
18. You notice, like you kind of look through a pass-through window and you see a table that you imagine was sort of the captain's office, not necessarily his quarters, but his office. You find a map with several cities circled and traced. One of which you notice immediately is Evercrest.
Found a map.
And all of you see a set of stairs that leads below decks.
I guess this is gonna start going down those steps. I think it's kind of poking his head around.
Okay.
What's the ship? Was our ship hurt?
Before you came across, you noticed that there were crewmen scampering underneath, and you heard hammering.
Okay. See if
But
thieves
you
style.
didn't. It didn't appear to be dire.
Okay. Yeah, and then I follow.
Dorf has both his warhammers out in his hands, and he's going down there as well.
Okay. So, as you descend, is everyone going?
Yes.
Okay. As you descend, the first thing you notice is standing water about calf deep for most of you. The second thing you notice, there are these miniature mountains of soaking wet dirt piled neatly in a row of 6. In front of each of these piles of dirt is a coffin.
Ooh.
Oh.
Riddick looks around. What is this?
I don't trust this.
I cast Find Traps.
Go ahead. Is there a roll for that?
No, 120 feet.
You sense no traps.
Okay, that was okay. Crap.
Do we
Okay.
roll something to see if we know exactly what this is?
Yeah, each of you can make an intelligence check if you wish, with advantage.
Ooh, advantage.
21.
Okay.
12.
14 for me.
12.
18.
What did Pierce get?
Oh,
It was intelligence.
he rolled a 3 and a 2, so not anything good.
Yeah.
So Pierce is the only one that doesn't really understand what he's looking at. But all of you know
It's like, what are we shipping here?
that these are coffins, and all of you know that when vampires are being transported, a lot of times they like to carry their grave dirt with them. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
We got a bad boat. Bad boat.
Oh,
Put it back. Put it back in the ocean.
oh, it's a vampire
Put it
boat.
back.
Oh, it's a boat of vampires. I have never heard of vampire pirates.
Vampirates.
Vampirates.
It sounds amazing.
It does.
Kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie.
Why do we only play once every 2 weeks?
So yeah, that is the end of, I guess, the first episode in this arc.
Wow.
Goodbye.
That was great. That was fantastic.
I feel like Riddick should say good, be the one to end the stream. Everything.
Thank you all for watching our Dungeons and Dragons stream. Please take care of yourselves. Wear the fucking mask, please. Be nice to your service workers. Workers. Just generally don't be an asshole. Thank you, goodbye.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are we really ending it there? We done? We good?
I mean, it's 11:30, man. I said we'd be done at 11. Like,
Right. We went a little over. Turning
Yeah.
stream off then.
We spent a little bit too much
Love
time
you
trying
guys.
to
Our
figure out what we were
next
doing for
session-
breakfast.
Yeah.
Real quick, our next session is going to be 2 weeks from today, whatever that is, the 16th.
Yeah.
September 16th. So please come back. If you want to listen back to this, you can listen back to the podcast and on YouTube. Please tell your friends. Please rate us on iTunes and leave comments on YouTube. That's super helpful. We love you.
Stick around after the I'll put up the ending scene, but I'll also find somebody for us to raid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to raid somebody.
We gonna raid.
Thank you guys for
everybody.
watching.
I wanna
Love you.
raid.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Ah.
Okay, bye.